U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, Les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.
Hello and welcome inside the arena at TD Place for the 2025 BioSteel U-Sports Men's Hockey Championship game here between the University of Ottawa Gee-Gees and the Concordia Stingers. Brianna Newell alongside myself, Tyler McDonald. Two teams looking for their first ever University Cup and what is a raucous arena at TD Place. This evening, let's take a look at some of our stats between both these teams as our matchup between two OUA East rivals, a 21-4-3 record for the U Ottawa Gee-Gees, a number 8 seed coming into this competition. The Concordia Stingers 23-5-0 in the regular season and a 28.3 power play percentage, something to watch out for here today. We'll watch out as well for our players to watch. And heading up first for the University of Ottawa Gee-Gees, it's Mitch Martin. What a story Mitch Martin is, coming back, and we'll get later on about his specifics of this story, but coming to the latter half of the season for these Gee-Gees has been a phenomenal presence, scored 2 goals in the semifinal game to help the Gee-Gees move on to this gold medal game, including the game-winning goal late in the third period for the Concordia Stingers. Julian Anctil, who has been phenomenal all tournament long for the Concordia Stingers. 2 games played, 2 goals, a +4 as well. He has been back and forth on the offense and on the defense and a key contributor for these Concordia Stingers throughout the entire tournament. Who will lift their first ever University Cup? The stage is set here at the 2025 BioSteel University Cup. We'll find out next. Puck drop coming up between Concordia and U Ottawa. You're watching U-Sports here on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ici-tout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ici-tout.tv.
Hey U-Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
As O Canada wraps up, let's take a look at how both of these teams got to the gold medal game and our bracket for this tournament. The Ottawa Gee-Gee starting off as the number 8 seed against the number 1 UNB Reds. They win that game. They go to the semifinal versus the TMU Bold, who played a 5 overtime game versus Mount Royal. They beat TMU and now are headed and playing in the gold medal game for the Concordia Stingers. They beat the University of Moncton as a number 3 seed, then beat the number 2 seed Saskatchewan Huskies, and will be looking to lift gold here today as we take a look at our starting goalies. And for the U Ottawa Gee-Gees, it's Frankie LaPenna in goal. 5 goals against in his 2 games here so far in this tournament. 71 saves, but a .934 save percentage. The Laval, Quebec native has been a monster in goal for the Gee-Gees. At the other end, another monster as well. Nicolas Hurtubise has been just so calm and collected inside of that Stingers goal. 2 goals against in the 2 games, including a shutout in the semifinals. 41 saves, a .953 save percentage this tournament. The Mirabel, Quebec native has been one of the key men for these Concordia Stingers and why they're at the National Championship final here. Who will host their first ever University Cup? The Gee-Gees, Stingers, puck drop, run away in the gold medal game, and it's the Gee-Gees who send it down in deep, and a big hit at center ice right away. Emotions need to stay in check for both of these teams as Roy gets it down. Giroir poked off the puck. Concordia will work back in their own end. La Rochelle, knocked down at the line by U Ottawa. Knocked forward, that's going to go down and will be icing in our first whistle, 29 seconds into this hockey game. Brandon Newell, our keys to the game for the Gee-Gees are what?
Oh, and already a frantic start to this game. But for U Ottawa to be successful against the Concordia Stingers, they have to dominate the net front. This is the offensive zone as well as the defensive zone. And Ty had just mentioned it, but the U Ottawa Gee-Gees have to make sure to keep their cool. They can't let the heat of the moment overwhelm them.
Bouchette's chance is blocked by his own man. Innes at the point. Knocked off the glass. Havlena sends a shot, sharp angle toward LaPenna. Bouncing puck at the side of goal, bounces to the far end. Campbell cycles down low. Bouchette spins, fires, and LaPenna holds on with the glove for a face-off. 53 seconds into this hockey game. The Stingers starting off early. Of course, they need and would love to get this crowd that has come out here at TD Place out of it. A lot of Gee-Gee support, but at the other end, a ton of Concordia support coming down from Concordia University.
And you love to see that. You love to see the support from Concordia. Not a long drive away by any means. Absolutely possible to get here. And you absolutely love to see that from both schools. The support they're getting from students, families, community, everything.
Seguin blows a tire and misses that pass. Levine will control it for Concordia. Here's La Rochelle. Tipped in, knocked down at the blue line by the Gee-Gees. Bouchard lays in at his man, and it's offside at the line on the far side.
And we had touched on the keys to success for University of Ottawa. We're going to take a look at the keys for the Concordia Stingers. And we were talking to head coach Marc-Andre Elément before the game. And really, the message is to stay structured. Stick to the Stingers game and then take away LaPenna's eyes. That seems to be a key. Every time a team is playing against LaPenna, he's a talented goaltender. But like any goalie, if he can't see, it's a lot harder to stop the puck.
Chamber along the half boards, getting worked on there by Prue. It's gloved down by Waugh and chopped towards Chenier. Knocked down by Charon for Concordia, who takes a bump there on the far side. In the neutral zone, Levine off the boards. Charon tips it in, will peel away into the neutral zone. Gauvreau on it for U Ottawa. Chamber dumps it in to the far side. La Rochelle will be first to it. He has Charles-Antoine watching him. Shen in the corner, loses it to La Rochelle, backhanded toward this near side. Pinching in are the Gee-Gees and Le Guerrier. Slap toward goal from Verreau, but that's way wide. Richardson on the far side, gets it down in deep. Around the boards, it's Le Guerrier. Poulain, the captain for the Gee-Gees, up over the far side. Clavel pinching in the defense. Takes his man Fredette into the boards. Battle in the far side. 4 players trying to find that loose puck. It comes up to Kingsbury Fournier behind goal. At the side of the net, Hurtelbees sees it and will just hold on as Poulain was trying to swipe at it. He gathers with Lavoie in the corner. No love lost between these two OU Ace rivals. They both played each other twice in the regular season. Both games ended up 4-3. One in favor of the Concordia Stingers at their home rink, and one in favor of the Gee-Gees in overtime at their home rink.
And both scores of the game were very close. It was the 4-3 for both of them. Like you said, one of them going into overtime. And again, very well-matched teams. Both of them have very skilled players, good coaching, good programs. So definitely in for a battle this evening. And I'm sure we'll see more of the extracurriculars as we move throughout the game.
Face-off won back by the Gee-Gees. La France plays it down low. Labelle on his backhand. Circling to the top, will work his way to the middle. Try to find La France. It was poked away by Innes. Centering pass by Mitch Martin is gloved down by Concordia. Giroir on the far side. Anctil drops it for Bizier. Bizier backhand stop by Le Pen. Rebounds there loose as Le Pen is piled into at the back. It's cleared away by the Gee-Gees. Mitch Martin up over the line. Here's Martin. He shoots, stopped by Hurtelbees. Rebound cleared away by Concordia. Huchette cuts in front of his own goal. Slowing the pace down just a tad. Havlena. Long stretch ice pass. Huchette. Spun around. Campbell decides to get it down in deep. Maisonneuve to Gauvreau. Desgagnés chops it off the wall. Up to the middle, it's Seguin with it. Seguin sends it toward Hurtelbees, who steers it to the far corner. La Rochelle on it for the Stingers. Bouchard in there battling for the Gee-Gees. He picks up the puck at the top. Cleared out to center. Now is a 2-on-2 rush the other way. Campbell carries over the line. Over to Huchette. Huchette's chance stopped by LaPena. Bouchard tumbles there trying to clear. La Rochelle makes one move. Huchette fakes a shot to this near side. It's Levine. Levine stopped by LaPena once again. Maisonneuve takes Levine into the corner. Gee-Gee's trying to clear and do down ice. Icing waved off. Not enough steam on that puck. Sent quickly in, and La Rochelle will tip it down and head off on a change.
Couple nervy moments there on either end, opportunities, but that last one by Simon Levine, Gee-Gee's just let him walk right in. You can't allow that to happen. You have to take away the time and space, as that was a really solid opportunity where Levine could have even cut in a little bit more.
Belchamber tried to tip it in. It was knocked down by Lavoie. Plays it into the neutral zone. Nadeau. Le Guerrier. Knocked in by Chenier. Belchamber intercepts that pass. Chenier through the middle, back to Belchamber. Belchamber, chance Hurtelbees, flashes the glove and holds on with 15-14 remaining here in the first period.
Oh, it's a solid stop there by Hurtelbees, and it almost looked like he did the splits. My own legs hurt up here in the press box, but good stop there by Hurtelbees. And so far, both goaltenders have been on point. And again, a shot there from Belchamber, and Hurtelbees making it look easy.
Only one change for the Stingers, as Charles Savoie, injured, won't be able to play in this game. So drawing in is Vincent Naldun. He's on the wing and on the puck now in the corner, and will start an outlet pass over. Stratus takes it for the Gee-Gees. La France on the far side, tipped in by Verreau. Innes behind his own goal, backhands it to Naldun. Stratus stops him at the line. It's backhanded in by the Gee-Gees once more. Innes off the boards, protecting the puck. Couple Gee-Gees battling away, trying to get possession, but the Stingers bounce it towards center ice. Stratus fans on that pass. La Rochelle picks it up in the neutral zone. with speed. He gets over the far side. Agostino, his backhand award goal is cleared away into the back of goal. La France. Perrault knocked that out of midair but couldn't control it. Agostino's backhand lands on the stick of La France, who fires it down in deep. McMaster backhands in his own end. Poked forward by the Stingers. Bizier. Bouncing puck lands on the stick of Anctil. Lost it to Was. Kept in momentarily by Gilroy, but now McMaster carries. The defenseman through the middle, trying to get through. It goes up and into the meshing, out of play. And with 13:56 remaining here in the first period, we will take a break. No score between the Stingers and the Gee-Gees. First period action continuing after this. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICTou.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ICTou.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back here to the nation's capital. Still scoreless. The Gee-Gees playing the Cinderella role. They beat the UNB Reds, the number 8 seed, being the number 1 seed. Huge goal to put the Gee-Gees forward, and then they beat the TMU Bold. There's a beautiful goal by LaBelle. Mitch Martin with huge rebound with 42 seconds left. Put the Gee-Gees up, and they held on. There they celebrated in front of the 2020 University of Ottawa men's hockey team, which they're honoring. The 2020 team made it to Nationals, but had that Nationals canceled due to COVID. They couldn't play in the Nationals, and they're honoring them with this performance here so far, and they're looking to win their first ever University Cup. But so are the Stingers. The Stingers trying to deny that hometown favorite with all these fans of claiming University. They want the University Cup to add to their trophy cabinet from this season. Le Guerrier sent forward, knocked down. Lavoie picks it up for the Stingers. Over the line, off the end boards. That puck just dies in the corner. Sege on the half boards, worked on there by Gilroy, who comes up with the puck. Bizier, his shot blocked there by LaBelle, took that off the top of the foot and is going to head to the bench. Goes down for an icing call, and we'll have a face-off back inside of the Gee-Gee zone.
You can see the officials just making sure they have the right personnel. LaBelle had just gone off after blocking that hard shot off the top of the foot, and that one hurts. Know from experience, it is not a fun experience to have.
Redo this face-off. Gazio taking the draw and winning it back to La Rochelle. La Rochelle, his chance. LePena didn't see it, and it goes wide. Huchette. Wrapped around there by Clavel. Campbell, worked on by Le Guerrier. Still trying to find who can dig this puck out, and now it comes out behind goal. It's Campbell with it for the Stingers. Campbell trying to backhand that forward. At the point, La Rochelle, the far side. Huchette sends it down low for Campbell. Campbell to Levine. La Rochelle toward goal, looking for a tip, won't get one. The shot goes wide. streaming off the bench was Maldon. His pass was intercepted. The Gee-Gee's trying to clear and just able to get it out into the neutral zone. Tired group out there from that icing, as well as the Stingers hammer it down in. La Pena out to play it behind goal. La France to Desgagne. Around to this near side. Belchamber lost it in the skates. Havleta grabs it to Innes. Innes around the boards. Poked forward by the Gee-Gees. Now them trying to ding it out. On it, here's Mitch Martin. Martin chops it forward past Havlena. Havlena did a good job getting enough of a piece of Martin to slow him down and deny what could have been a rush. Now it's 3-on-2 the other way for the Stingers. Richardson cuts toward the middle. Stops up at the point. Fredette. Richardson. Down low, Chenier picks it up for the Gee-Gees. Chenier cuts back toward his own end. Feeds it to Stratus. Stratus tipped in by Verreau off the glass as the Gee-Gees complete a change. Fredette up to Prue. Nice 1-2 pass forward, but too hot for Nadeau to handle. McMaster couldn't get it down in deep. Lavoie. Charon hit against the boards there by Govro. Kingsbury, Fournier, and Prue battling forward on the near side. Poulain gets enough of it to get out to center as Lavoie tracks back. La Rochelle back to Lavoie in his own end. Stretch ice pass, knocked down by Charon, still on it, and will backhand it down in deep. Govro first to it, fakes one way, heads back to McMaster, who feeds it back to Govro. Knuckle puck on this near side, too far for Verreau. McMaster. Glove down by Govro. McMaster. 1-2 over the middle. Here's Labelle racing in. Vincent Labelle, he scores! Vincent Labelle opens the scoring, and the Gee-Gees lead 1-0.
What an absolutely beautiful finish by Vincent Labelle, but it really started with a pass from Anson McMaster. Anson McMaster had a good heads-up play, passing it all the way across ice to, believe it was Waugh, but we'll look at the replay to get confirmation. Passing it off to Labelle, and Labelle splits right through the middle to finish it on Urtubise. And this made possible a little bit by a little bit of an aggressive forecheck on the gap there from the D on Concordia, opening up the middle of the ice for Labelle to scoot right in, and with his speed, just took it right to the net.
Second of the tournament for Vincent Labelle, and the Gee-Gees open the scoring up, and you can hear the hometown Gee-Gees fans making a lot of noise here at the arena. Seguin. Stingers trying to respond quickly to help take the crowd out of it. Havlena at the point. Shot is blocked by Seguin into the far corner. Bizier on it for the Stingers. Le Guerrier. Desgagne. Three Stingers battling, trying to find the puck, outnumbering the Gee-Gees on the far side. Bouchard, though, finds it and outlets to Seguin. Seguin chips it forward, trying to race Havlena to it. Havlena's got speed and gets back in time to tie up Seguin. Innes to Bizier. Over the red line, he'll ring it around the boards. Campbell chops it down low. Bouchette had an open man out front. It was Levine pinching down. As a big hit there, Campbell lays into his man on the far side. Lavoie hit there by Belchamber. Was taken into the boards by Joawad. Around the boards, Bouchette. Levine. Off the glass, can't clear. Maisonneuve keeps it in. Momentarily, now it's worked back out by Levine. And delayed offside. Offside called at the line against the Gee-Gees. And we'll take another break here with 8:32 remaining in the first period. The Gee-Gees lead 1-0 over the Stingers. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, Every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. The lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
Welcome back here to the nation's capital as you take a look at both coaches trying to coach their teams to the University Cup. Marc-Andre Alemant in his career with the Concordia Stingers, 142 wins, 74 losses, and 18 more in overtime or a shootout. 21-13 in the playoffs, and has led his team to the playoffs in every single season. The 2025 Queen's Cup champion, Patrick Maitre, doing a great job with his Gee-Gee's team as well. 131 wins for him, 18-17 in the playoffs. Has yet to lift a trophy, but has got his university to host a University Cup here in the nation's capital, and are looking to surprise everyone as the number 8 seed. Not if the number 3 seed and Queen's Cup champion Stingers have anything to say about it. Levine. Now done. Off the glass, tipped in by the Stingers. Battle ensues in the far corner. Poulin kicks it over to Kingsbury Fournier, who lifts it down nice, and that will have enough legs to be icing called against the Gee-Gees. 7:51 remaining in the first period.
Yes, Gee-Gees have taken a little bit of a lead here in the first period with that goal from Vincent Labelle, but really important for them to, again, manage the emotions. So you don't want to get too high and you end up a little bit chaotic on the ice, because it does end up translating. It could give Concordia an opportunity. So have to stay level. Concordia, on the flip side, I thought they were doing a really good job with the forecheck, very hard on it, created some opportunities. So if I were them, just keep doing what they're doing. They'll get their chances.
Havlena to La Rochelle at the point. His shot toward Le Pen, puck still loose in the slot. Cleared away by Verreau. Dangerous opportunity, but no Stinger down to pot home the rebound. La Rochelle off the linesman's skates. It's picked up by Labelle. Labelle knocked off the puck by Havlena. Labelle gets it back though. Cross-ice pass. Good defensive stick work there by Anctil, who denies that cross-ice pass from coming for the Gee-Gees. On the far side, it's Mitch Martin. His shot was blocked by Havlena. Here's Wah with it. Wah down low for Martin. Jawad and Labelle were battling. Now Martin has it. Out to the point. Stratus. Shot toward goal. Rotobies with the save. Also blocked there by Havlena, who gloves it forward and flips it up to the neutral zone. La France chips it down back in the Concordia end. Both teams on a change though, as Levine comes off the bench to retrieve the puck. Tipped in by Prue. Govro first to it for U Ottawa. Desgagnés. Off the boards, down ice. Lavoie first to it. Around to this near side. Stratus keeps it at the point. Tipped toward goal. It goes wide. Picked up by Bouchard. Charon for the Stingers. Turns it over to Desgagnés. Desgagnés walks in. Stopped by Rotobies. Rebound there. Puck still loose, and it's swiped away to the far corner. At the point, Govro's chance. Stopped by Rotobies. Squeezes behind him and holds on for faceoff as our first big scrum of the evening takes place in front of the Concordia net.
You can see Sega in there with a couple of Stingers players, and Urtubis again, another great stop with basically the splits, and wow, just really great athletic stops coming from Urtubis.
And fantastic athleticism to be able to pin that puck against his pad and his blocker while doing the splits to hold on for a face-off here with 6:07 remaining in the first period. The shot came from the point, but look at this, just squeezing, holding on. It was down in front of him, and just beautiful work.
And I like again that Concordia very much converged towards the front of the net. Important by keeping the pucks away from Urtubis, making sure that he has the opportunity to pounce on those loose rebounds if there are any to disallow.
Scramble draw off the draw. Shen backhand, he scores! Bradley Shen! It's 2-0 Ottawa!
Not the first time that the University of Ottawa in this tournament have been successful right off a face-off, and this one is no different. Instead of it being Sega, though, this time, it is Chenye. A draw well won by Mitch Martin helping out there, and Chenye coming in on his backhand and getting some nice lift on that. And just like that, you Ottawa Gee-Gees are up 2-0 in this first period.
Big hit. Innes and Kingsbury Fournier colliding at the red line. Stingers looking to respond, get this crowd out of it. That shot hits the side of goal. Bizier gloves it down at the point. Innes. Fan on that pass has to regroup in the neutral zone and will just fire it down in deep. Clavel. Le Guerrier. On the far side, it's Martin. Mitch Martin, all alone as his teammates chains. Gets it down in. Dangerous hit there on Innes. And penalty delay call coming up to the Gee-Gees. Martin's going to go to the box. It's going to be cross-checking as he hit Innes from behind. And Innes went sprawling into the boards. And the Stingers will have an opportunity on the power play here with 5:22 remaining after this break. 2-0, the Gee-Gees lead. The Stingers, you're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICITO.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ICITO.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back here. You're taking a look at the 2024-2025 U Ottawa Gee-Gee's annual picture on the Rideau Canal. All the remembers from the 2020 U Ottawa team that made it all the way to the national championships. Of course, that was canceled due to COVID, but they're honoring their team. There you see them celebrating with that 2020 team after one of the games. And they have just been unbelievable, the alumni support for the Gee-Gees. They're using them as inspiration throughout this entire tournament. And so far, it might be the 2025 team that's inspiring the 2020 team with the performance right now, but the Stingers are on a power play, cross-checking minor to Mitch Martin, and an opportunity for one of the best power plays in the nation to go to work for the Stingers. At the point, La Rochelle to Bizier. Bizier. La Rochelle, that's Levine. Down low, Bizier, cross-ice pass, and that's knocked out by Stratus and down ice. Behind his own net, La Rochelle starts things out for the Stingers. Levine up quickly to Bizier, who tips it in. La Pena plays it out of his goal, and it's backhanded out, knocked down in the neutral zone by La Rochelle. Levine. Giroir up over the line. Govro separates him off the puck, and it's cleared down ice by the Gee-Gees. 1:02 remaining here in the Concordia power play. LaBelle hard on the forecheck as the lone short-handed forechecker. Now we'll have to race back. Knocked down by Lavelle and down ice for the Gee-Gees. 47 seconds remaining in the Concordia power play. Richardson with room on the near side. Drops it. Lavoie couldn't get to it in time, and Poulin sends it down ice.
Gee-Gee's PKers doing a really effective job at neutralizing any type of momentum for the Concordia Stingers. They're having a really challenging time even entering the zone, and got to get something going here to set up shop for the last 15 seconds.
Bouchard trying to chase it down. Short-handed break. Tommy Bouchard in short-handed. Forehand! Stopped by Urtubise. Great job by the goaltender, and then he pokes it away from Bouchard as well. 5 seconds remaining here in the Stingers penalty kill. Or power play, I should say. Richardson over the line. Over the far side. Knocked away by Martin. Back to even strength hockey now. Clavel. La France. Wow, gets it down in deep. Innes will take it, but that went, I believe, on the bench. Hit the bench, and we'll have a face-off at center ice. But how about Tommy Bouchard getting denied by Urtubise?
Yeah, Concordia a little bit out of sorts, and Tommy Bouchard, so speedy, was able to outpace and get an opportunity on Urtubise. And again, Urtubise coming up really big and making sure that it's stuck at a 2-goal deficit instead of having it being extended to 3 goals. And again, the PK by the Gee-Gees really, really effective. Concordia a little bit shaky, even just in terms of 5-on-5 play. Need to get back and settled into their own game.
Urtubise so calm in his net as well. Tracks the puck so well. We've seen that for years from Urtubise. Did well there to stop Bouchard. 2:48 remaining here in the first period. Concordia trailing by 2 right now. Picked up by Shen. Shen couldn't get it down low. On him was Nadeau. Still battling Nadeau on him. Picked up. Here's Belchamber. Belchamber, his shot blocked in front. I think that went off the shin pad of Innes. Back the other way, Innes. Sends it down in deep. Charon. Knocked out in front. Dangerous opportunity, but unable to get a stick on it. It was Richardson for the Stingers.
Well, it was the right idea by Strauss to intercept the pass, but it's almost like he gave a nice little touch over to Concordia and settled it down for them.
Richardson over the line. Drops it there. Agostino in the corner. Worked on by McMaster. McMaster hits him down, but the Stingers are still on it. Centering pass out in front. Levine knocked it down momentarily, then it was poked forward to the neutral zone. Up over the line comes Mitch Martin. His shot goes wide. Now done. Hit there by Martin on the far corner. La Rochelle calming things down for the Stingers behind his own goal. Looking to get a change from his forwards and start a breakout. 1:34 remaining here in the first period. Levine over the line. Bouncing puck in the far corner. McMaster first to it around the boards. It's knocked down by Levine, but can't handle it at the line. Sent right back in. Stingers have to touch up on the offside. Govro. Kingsbury Fortney's lined up by Innes. A big hit from the Stinger. We've seen Christopher Innes lay the body hard all throughout this University Cup. He's a good presence on the back end for the Stingers. Last minute of play here in the first period. Clavel. Govro up to Poulin. Poulin sends it down in deep. Bizier will retrieve it for the Stingers. Lavoie. Innes. Bizier trying to work on a late goal for the Stingers here in this first period. Desgagne picks it up for U Ottawa. Desgagne off the boards. It's cleared back out by the Stingers. Down the ice, bouncing to Le Guerrier inside of the Gee-Gee zone. 17 seconds remaining here in the first period. It's sent down ice, and that will be icing called against the Gee-Gees. And those are the icings you don't want to take if you're U Ottawa. A great opportunity for Concordia to convert late in this first period.
Well, especially because there's just enough time. There's 13 seconds on the clock. If you go and win the draw and you see Concordia Stinger players on the ice having a bit of a conversation and see if they can get a set play off the faceoff, there's absolutely enough time to go and get an opportunity on La Pena. So Gee-Gees have to make sure if they lose the draw, go and converge towards the front of the net.
Warning show to Bouchard. La Rochelle off the draw, blocked there by Le Guerrier. His shot was 8 seconds remaining here in the period. Campbell trying to center it to goal. It hits the side of the net, trying to jam it home at the side, but La Pena pins that puck between the side meshing and his blocker and holds on for a face-off. 3.5 remaining in the first period. And
it was a good job there by Le Guerrier. Like we had said before, if Gee-Gees end up losing that draw, they have to go and converge towards the front of the net. That includes getting in the shooting lanes, and Le Guerrier did a good job of that. Concordia did a great job, though, winning that face-off, and they're looking to do the same here. You can see that they are more overloaded on the net side. No need in going put someone on the flank, and the goal is to win that draw back to Ankiel there.
Draw one back off the draw. They shoot. Rebound in front. They scramble away, but the buzzer sounds right as the Stingers were trying to pile one home in front of Frankie La Pena, and a pile ensues in front of him afterwards.
Well, and had there been a couple of extra seconds, it makes you wonder what would have happened with that rebound. So Gee-Gees getting a bit lucky there with the end of the period.
Positive ending, though, for the Stingers during creating a little bit of momentum outside of that face-off, getting it toward La Pena. Who knows what can happen in that pile as they were jamming away at it. Never know where that puck. We've seen those goals throughout this tournament happening inside of the blue crease.
Well, and honestly, I was actually pretty happy with Concordia's first period. It's just when they allowed the couple of goals, it really took the wind out of their sails, but I found they came out hard, especially on the forecheck, really put the Gee-Gees D on their back heel, and I found a byproduct of that was the Gee-Gees defensemen just throwing the puck away prematurely because they felt that pressure, even if it wasn't there. That's the environment and the tone that Concordia had set. So if they continue that forecheck in the second period, take away La Pena's eyes, and get some rebounds, they could have some real success coming out of that second period. But head coach Marc-Andre Alemant really needs to settle down his players. They ended up being a little bit shaky, throwing the puck away, mishandling the puck, and that happens when the pressure is a little bit higher and things aren't going your way. So he really needs to settle the group down and make sure they're ready to come out in that second period.
And the Gee-Gees were taking advantage of their hometown crowd here, as well as we'll now send it down ringside for our interview with Sudbury, Ontario native Bradley Chenier with our Declan DeBarb.
Welcome down to ice level. I'm here with goal scorer Bradley Chenier. And Brad, what a pop in this building. This is one of the biggest U Sports crowds I've seen in my entire time. Can you talk about how much the support has meant to you guys down on the bench?
Yeah, it's electric. I mean, we're feeding off it. It's incredible. I can't really say much about it. It's been insane.
And what a celly on the second goal. How does it feel in what could be the last game of your U Sports career to get such a big goal at such a big moment?
Yeah, it's 5 years hard work. I'm just so happy to be a Gee-Gee and so proud, and hopefully we can finish it with 40 to go.
From the loss in North Bay to the National Championships final, we'll head back upstairs before the second period of action here on CBC.
Thank you, Declan, for that interview with Bradley Chenier, and the 5-year vet of this Gee-Gees organization, really leaving it all out there right now.
This is the last opportunity, right? As he mentioned, you're leaving it all out. It's been the 5 years of hard work and the hometown crowd behind him. He really didn't have any words to express it, and it's true. As an athlete, you're out there, and you're feeding off the energy in the stadium, and he really described it, Brad, the best way. It's absolutely electric. It's wild. They love it, and that's, I think, the sentiment throughout the entire locker room there for the Gee-Gees.
After 20 minutes of play, the Gee-Gees lead the Stingers 2-0 in the gold medal game at the 2025 University Cup. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
We are athletes.
Do you know what Husky athletes are made of?
Determination.
Hustle. Resilience. We're part of a team and a community.
We work hard for every goal.
And every grade.
Do you know what Husky athletes become? Pharmacists. Teachers. Professionals.
Olympians.
When you invest in student athletes, you invest in the future.
When you elevate her, you elevate the game.
Watch women win.
Everyone watches Husky women's sports. See her,
Be her.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back here to U Sports on CBC. 2-1, the Gee-Gees lead the Stingers in the first intermission. It's time now for our U Sports Champion Spotlight, brought to you by PepsiCo Foods Canada.
In this edition of the U Sports Champion Spotlight, brought to you by PepsiCo Foods, we sit down with Bishop's Gator star Gabrielle Santerre to learn about the legacy she's building with the purple and white.
I'm a hockey player. I've been playing since I was 4 or 5 years old. I'm doing a lot of other sports too. I love golf. I love flag football. But I really like to hang out with friends. I'm studying psychology in school too, so I really like the mental side of sports. I started to play hockey with boys hockey. I think it's really when I switched with women's hockey that I saw my potential and that I really set myself some goal and that I wanted to go higher in terms of level. So the main reason why I chose Bishop is because it was a young program and I wanted to build that program and bring it to the tops. Also, the value and the culture of the program really resonate with me. I'm so proud of being here. I'm so proud of being part of the program. I'm also really proud to play in Canada, to play in my country. I had the opportunity to go NCAA D1. I visited a couple university there. Playing in your country, having the chance of staying close to my family and building something here that aligns with my value and that I want to just continue to build that culture and building a winning culture. I think it's huge for me and I'm just so grateful to have that opportunity each day. So I'm trying to make it the most out of it. I'm doing a major in sports studies and a minor in psychology. Later, I would like to mix both and become a sports psychologist. I'm working with one in particular, and I think it's really helping me a lot. One of the reasons why I performed that well so far. I think a lot of people put that aside, but for me, it's a major reason of my success. And I think more and more athletes are starting to realize the importance of being in a good state of mind to perform and just being confident, being in the present moment. During the pandemic, I didn't know what to do, so I started reading books, and I wanted to read books about sports performance and just how to be the best athlete I could possibly be. Since then, I'm just really passionate, and I think I saw the improvement in my performance too. So it's just really something that I want to continue to research and improve myself. A feeling that you have for yourself. It's not really about like the outcome or whatever, but just the feeling that you have that you gave everything, that you were true to yourself. I think a lot of people put emphasis on like the result of like if you win, if you lose, the personal feeling that you have with yourself. Are you satisfied? Did you feel like you gave your all, and do you feel like you were prepared enough? And if the answer is yes, then in my head you had succeeded. So.
At the University of Ottawa, we're open to people and cultures, to diversity, to open fields where minds run free, to possibility and discovery. We're open to changing times that force us to grow, and bold ideas that shape the status quo. We're open to balanced lives and spirits that thrive. But most of all, we're open to you.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Oh, aussi bon que Messi. C'est pas aussi mauvais que la cigarette, ça?
C'est juste une vapoteuse.
Fais-toi pas d'illusions.
Vapoter, c'est jouer avec sa santé. Brise l'illusion.
Le sport en direct sur ici-tout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles. Des athlètes de grand talent. Des sports de haut niveau. Tout ça sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est simple et gratuit sur ici-tout.tv.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.
are the nominees for the Father George Kehoe Memorial Award as the 2025 Fox Sporty U Sports Men's Hockey Coach of the Year. Voici les candidats pour le prix commémoratif Père Georges Kehoe présenté à l'entraîneur de l'année Fox Sporty U Sport. Des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Derek Cormier, Université de Moncton. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Marc-André Élément, Université Concordia University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Brandon Cote, University of Saskatchewan, Université de la Saskatchewan. Le lauréat du prix commémoratif Père Georges Kehoe présenté à l'entraîneur de l'année Fox Sporty U Sport est the winner of the Father George Kehoe Memorial Award as the Fox Sporty U Sports Men's Hockey Coach of the Year is Marc-André Élément, Université Concordia University. The nominees for the Claire Drake Award presented to the U Sports Men's Hockey Rookie of the Year are, en nomination pour le prix Claire Drake présenté à la recrue de l'année en hockey masculin U Sport 2025, des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Nathan Darvaux, Université de Moncton, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Gio Morneau, Université Carleton University, et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Shen, University of Alberta, Université de l'Alberta. Le lauréat du prix Claire Drake présenté à la recrue de l'année en hockey masculin U Sport est, the winner of the Claire Drake Award as U Sports Men's Hockey Rookie of the Year is Shen, University of Alberta, Université de l'Alberta.
Welcome back here to the arena at TD Place in the nation's capital for the gold medal game at the 2025 BioSteel University Cup as the Gee-Gees lead 2-0 over the Concordia Stingers in that first intermission. About to get set for the second period, and let's look back at some of the moments from the first period presented with our Marriott highlights. And our highlights included two huge goals from the Gee-Gees, and as well as Frankie LaPena holding strong. The Stingers came out firing early on, putting a lot of pressure on the Gee-Gees, and Hurtlebees had to be strong with the counter punches coming from the University of Ottawa. But it was the Gee-Gees who got two goals. There you see Hurtlebees made one huge save doing the splits, pardon me. Made another one later on as well while doing the splits. It was on this one by Tommy Bouchard where he stood strong with the blocker to hold on. Beautiful work from Nicholas Hurtlebees, but the Gee-Gees were the ones who got two goals. The first one coming from Vincent Labelle to open up the scoring and make it 1-0 on a shot that came blocker side on Hurtlebees, and the second one off a turnover picked up Bradley Chenier off a face-off, I should say, with the backhand, put it home, and made it a 2-0 game here at the Arena TD Place. Take a look at some stats. In the first period, shots in favor of the Stingers, 7-6 in that first period. Stingers went 0-for-2 on the power, 0-for-1, pardon me, on the power play. Had one opportunity, were unable to convert. Gee-Gee's taking just one penalty. It was Mitch Martin with the cross-checking minor that he took. Brianna, what adjustments do the Stingers need to make to try and silence this Gee-Gee's crowd here?
They just need to settle themselves down. That's what I'm hoping happened in the locker room during the intermission. Concordia, hard forechecking team, structurally very sound in each of the zones here on the ice. So I think they have to go back to their game and block out the noise, block out the hometown crowd, and just play their game. Focus on playing hockey.
Period 2 underway here at the gold medal game of the 2025 BioSteel University Cup, and the Stingers looking to put pressure on early in the second period, down by 2. At the point, Levine, his shot blocked in front. Martin will pick it up for U Ottawa. Martin over the line, stopped by La Rochelle. So calm back there, La Rochelle. Been a phenomenal defenseman for the Concordia Stingers this year, as a bounce off the boards is swiped away by LaPena. Seguin off the boards and out. Charon will retrieve it in the neutral zone. Around the boards to the far side. Havlena, shot toward goal, goes up off a deflection and out of play for a face-off.
And as we were coming back out, actually waiting to drop the puck to start off the second period, there was a little bit of a conversation between Mitch Martin and Girouard on Concordia Stingers. And so it makes you wonder if there's going to be some scuffles between them, between those two players during the second period of hockey.
First time since 1993-1994 that the University Cup has two contenders looking for their first ever championship. Last time that happened, the Lethbridge Pronghorns beat the Guelph Griffins 5-2. Mike Babcock coached the Lethbridge Pronghorns to that victory. In a long time since we've seen two schools competing for their first ever university title. Big hit in the corner there by Gaudio. Desgagne. Glove down by Innes in the neutral zone. Bouchette sends it forward to Campbell. Campbell around the boards, back behind goal. Gets hit there, knocked off the puck by Govro. Flipped up down ice, and that will all the way down for icing against the Gee-Gees.
Not even a couple minutes into this second period, though, Concordia has spent the time in the Gee-Gee zone, really maintaining that pressure. And I think that's what they need to continue to do, just like they did in the first period before the Gee-Gees got their couple of goals. They were putting that pressure on the Gee-Gees defense, forcing them to turn over pucks, and that's what they need to continue to do here. Maintain the offensive zone pressure, get some shots on Lepeta, make the Gee-Gees give the pucks away. Or puck away, there's only one puck.
Levine, Bizier. Lepeta plays it out to the far side. Here's Waugh with it. Charles-Antoine Waugh, nice stick coming from La Rochelle. Picked up Anctil. Gets hit there by Chenier, but he got the puck off in time. Bizier over the line on the far side for the Stingers. Shoots, fires, that goes up, took a deflection and just went over. Stratus. La France. Sent out to the neutral zone and down ice off a deflection. La Rochelle will chase back in his own end. Le Guerrier steps up at the red line and fires it in for the Gee-Gees. La Rochelle will retrieve it once more. Down ice, and that will be icing against Concordia. 17-10 remaining here in the second period.
On that last attempt by Concordia, that stretch pass, it was the right play, especially because there was so much ice. You want to turn the puck up quick and try to capitalize. A huge hit there by Govro. Well, been hits all over the ice, but just to finish that thought, where it was the right play, but the Concordia Stinger can't wait at the red line. The forward cannot wait at the red line and have Le Guerrier or another Ottawa defenseman just step into it after anticipating. You almost have to move towards it in motion, build up that speed, and then continue the transition the other way.
Lavelle off the draw, fires one, rebound there, chipped away. Concordia get it cleared to the side. Out to the neutral zone, Le Guerrier sends it off, back in. Picked up by Martin on the half boards, cross ice pass, Ferro scores! Luca Ferro! It's 3-0 Ottawa!
What an absolute bomb coming from Luca Verreau. And again, a beautiful pass by Mitch Martin over, and Verreau by himself caught Urtubise all the way on the other side of his net. And Sharon was there, but didn't recognize that Verreau was wide open, did not get a stick in that lane, missed assignment by the Concordia Stinger, and the Gee-Gees make him pay for that mistake, and they take a 3-0 lead now.
Was injured for most of this season, required surgery, and is back for the University Cup and gets a goal here in the tournament, his first University Cup goal to put the Gee-Gees up 3-0. Back the other way, the Stingers trying to respond here in the second. Maisonneuve hits his man into the boards, Agostino. Agostino Sends the body right back on him. They battle away in the far corner. Bouncing puck kept in at the line momentarily. Now it's poked out the other way. Here's Sege. Sege has Bouchard with it. Sege, great diving, sprawling play by Fredette. Dealing with the 2-on-1 defensively to dive out and stop that chance for the Gee-Gees. Here's Concordia with a chance down low. Stolen away by U Ottawa and sent down ice. Gaudio. Shot goes wide off the glove there, potentially of LaPena. Govro. Down low, stolen by the Stingers. It's Campbell. Kicks it over. Bouchette to the point, half lit. One-time rebound on the side of goal. Campbell couldn't find it in time. Innes, his shot to LaPena is gloved out and held on. 15:27 remaining in the second period, but going back, what a play by Faceoff Fredette.
I was just about to say that was a phenomenal defensive play, and that's not an easy thing for defense to actually do. As we take a look at the shot by Havlena, and Campbell just being on that back door, slightly missing the puck, but he would have had a wide open net on LaPena. But Fredette with a beautiful defensive play. Very hard thing for a defense to actually go and master, and he did it really beautifully.
La Rochelle gets it down low for the Stingers. Gilwald. Anctil to the point, La Rochelle. Over to Levine, his chance, whistles high and wide. Bouncing puck at the side of the net is cleared away by Poulain. Poulain off the glass and out, knocked out of midair by Levine. Anctil chasing, will backhand it deep in. Le Guerrier. Berraud gets it forward, here's Poulain on a break. 2-on-2, the Gee-Gees go, drop for Kingsbury Fournier, fans on that chance. La Rochelle plays it quickly up to Bizier. Concordia over the line, Bizier offside and miscommunication, and going in way early was Gilwald.
Concordia very much on their back foot right now, and again, I'm sure the messaging coming from the coaching staff is just focus on yourselves. Don't focus on what is going wrong. Just go back to the game plan, back to what has made you successful in the other games to get you to this gold medal game.
Faceoff will come outside of the Gee-Gee zone with 14:46 remaining here in the second period, as the official just have a couple conversations with Huchette and Martin. It's the 13th time in history that two teams from the same conference have meet in the University Cup final. Two OUA East rivals. Played twice this season, both getting a win. It was 4-3 the score in both games, and both teams winning at home. La France, those games played back in November, by the way. Martin, drills his man from behind, and that's going to be a penalty. Mitch Martin is going to be in trouble here as a crowd gathers in the far corner. Is this going to be 2? Is this going to be 5? It really could be 5 as the crowd still gathers. And I think Martin might be done for the game. Yeah, he is done for the game. Looks like the referee was pointing at him to the tunnel. I could be wrong as he heads to the box right now.
When you see Stratus having a bit of a word with Martin as well, and don't know what that was, but might have been something like you need to calm your emotions down a little bit, rein it in a little bit. This is the second time now that Mitch Martin has gotten called for a very similar play, and you see a discussion with both Poulain as well as Prue there, the captain for Concordia, having a bit of discussion.
So my apologies. Looks like it's just going to be a 2-minute minor for boarding. It looked like the referee had signaled for Martin to head to the dressing room there. So my apologies for getting that wrong. It's going to be a 2-minute minor for Mitch Martin, his second minor penalty of the game, and 0 for 1 on the power play. The Stingers are a very dangerous power play. Important opportunity for them to convert here.
they need to be able to get one, especially as we're getting down to almost halfway through the second period, down by 3 goals. You got to start with one. And again, Mitch Martin, this is the second one. The first one, also a very dangerous play, and the officials are going to call that. That is a penalty in every single game, every single time. So Mitch Martin has to be aware of this.
Off the draw, Levine fakes the shot, sent Tommy Bouchard sprawling. Levine on the far side. La Rochelle at the point. Levine. La Rochelle. Bizier on this near side. Backdoor pass and just goes wide for the Stingers. Anctil. La Rochelle. Up to the point. Levine. La Rochelle. Along the half wall. Works to the corner. Bizier. One-timer whistles wide. Levine. La Rochelle. Walking. His cross-ice pass knocked away by a Gee-Gee. Bizier. Levine. His chance toward LaPenna, and it's stopped in front. And he holds on for a face-off with 1:12 remaining in the Concordia power play.
Good couple looks, though, coming from Concordia. I really like the puck movement among the top 3 of the umbrella. One of them was coming from Bizier. Passed over to Bizier on the right flank there and just hit Anctil in front, but the tip ended up going wide. And then another opportunity from the point from Levine. But again, LaPenna's going to stop that one. If you have bodies out in front, Anctil is not a small body. Put him right in front of LaPenna, but you have to look over your shoulder and make sure you're actually in LaPenna's eyes, not just standing to the right or left of him. It's not going to have the same effect.
Stingers with possession to the point. Levine has a cannon from the point to Bizier. Levine. La Rochelle on the far side hops over his stick. Gilroy. Anctil protecting the puck behind goal. Over to the far side. La Rochelle just out of the reach of him. And down ice as Levine retreats and recovers in his own end. 40 seconds remaining in the Stingers power play. Here's Levine with speed through center. On the near side, he works to the corner. Levine pinned up against the boards by Govro. Around and out for the Gee-Gees, and La Rochelle will chase in his own end. 20 seconds remaining for the Stingers on their power play. Lavoie starts behind his own goal. Bouchette. Lavoie gets past one defender. Stingers wanted a call though on that trip. They didn't get one as it's sent to this near side. Clavel back to even strength we are now as it's sent down ice. Icing waved off. Martin out of the box, try to play it in front. So put the chance wide. Richardson on it for Concordia. Softly lays it in. Here's Chenier for the Gee-Gees. Chenier, reverse hit as he got that to Otobi's. Bouncing puck, it was blocked by Fredette. Off the shot from Belchamber. Havlena has speed, will start forward on the far side. The defenseman gets it down in deep. Stratus. Hit hard there by Charon. Chenier. Stopped by Fredette. Love down by Charon. Kicks it to himself. Charon bumped there by Stratus. They battle for the puck along the half wall. It's sent down low. Nadeau. The big bag gets it out to the point. Here's Innes with it. Innes winds, fires, blocked by Chenier. Innes. Cruz chance is blocked. Fredette. Stratus. Off the boards, they touch the glass. As Stratus now gets into it with Fredette, and both of them are going to go as a scrum ensues back behind of the goal of Frankie LaPenna.
You see LaFrance having some words with Charon. They're just sticking to words right now, though.
We'll take a break. When we come back, more second period action. The Gee-Gees lead 3-0 in the University Cup final. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
Welcome back here. The nation's capital, and the 8 seeds have caused a menace all over U Sports. Number 8 seed Waterloo headed to the final where they'll play Bishops. Brandon, the host, the number 8 seed over there, they're headed to the final in the volleyball championships, and they will play Alberta, the number 3 seed. It's 8 versus 3 in all the U Sports competitions, and of course here the Gee-Gees, the number 8 seed, taking care of business, headed to the final, and they're facing the number 3 Concordia Stingers right now, and the upset stories all over university sports here in Canada.
It just goes to show it doesn't really matter what your record is on paper. When it comes to something like this, it's one game. You just have to keep going there.
Other way, Tommy Bouchard's chance goes up off the mask of Urtubis and out of play. We're playing 4-on-4 here, as we have Fredette headed to the box with Stratus after this scrum out in front. We saw Fredette and Stratus as Stratus cleared it out. Fredette and Stratus just getting mixed up behind goal. Nothing really, no ill will between those two in previous games either, but the stage of gold medal Fredette trying to fire his team up a little bit here as they're down 3 and they enter the zone. La Rochelle, his shot takes off a deflection into the near corner. Bizier knocked into the wall. Knocked out. Here's Concordia the chance. Bizier trying to jam it home, and LaPena holds on and stops Bizier point blank for a face-off with 10:35 remaining in the second period.
Talk about catching. The Gee-Gees unaware. Bizier had just finished up with a play behind the net and stuck around for a little bit, and the puck ended up on a turnover behind LeGarrier, and Bizier was the recipient for an opportunity on LaPena, but LaPena coming up strong. There wasn't a lot of room between Bizier and LaPena, so challenging for Bizier to really get any type of move or shot up and above LaPena's pads, but nice opportunity there for sure.
Face-off won here by the Gee-Gees. Govro behind his own goal. Bouchard. Up over the red line. He's poked off the puck. Back the other way. Here's Angtil. Has Houchette with him. Angtil trying to find Houchette, who's behind, and it's picked up by Roy for the Gee-Gees. Here's Charles-Antoine Roy. Sends it toward goal. Bouchard dumped there by Levine. Face off here with 9:55 remaining in the second period. We'll take a break. 3-0. The Gee-Gees are leading here in the second period. Pardon me. No, we will take a break here as the cleaners come out to clean the ice. 3-0 the Gee-Gees lead in the second period. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur icitout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est icitout.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back here to the nation's capital. We take a look at Alex Gaudio, a quote coming from his former coach, Joey Bucci, talking about Gaudio, a player that all coaches like. He understands quickly and well and implies what he's told. Not much has changed since then. The praise for Alex Gaudio, who's been phenomenal for the Concordia Stingers, 14 points in his first season with the Stingers, coming off 3 seasons with Rimouski and then time in Val d'Or. And Gatineau as well was almost a point-a-game player in Gatineau in the QMJHL before coming here to Concordia, as cross-checking call will be coming up against the Stingers in Lavoie, and the Gee-Gees will head to the power play with 9:53 remaining. It will be 4-on-3.
On for Concordia, that's a tough one. We're gonna see what exactly happened. Oh yeah, that is, I'm sorry Lavoie, but I can't defend that one. That was absolutely a cross-check in Clavel. And again, it's unnecessary, and I'll be honest, it's undisciplined. Your team's already down by 3 goals. You already have a player in the box that was with a player from the Gee-Gees, and you go and take that penalty. Not exactly, I think, what the Stingers need right now.
Here's Belchamber to the point. Le Guerrier, 4-on-3 for another 33 seconds, and it'll be 5-on-4. Belchamber switches with Le Guerrier. His shot was blocked in front by Charon. Good defensive play from the Stinger, number 10. Le Guerrier. Martin. On the far side. Mitch Martin waiting for options. Looking. Backdoor pass. Belchamber's chance was stopped by Innes. One-timer by Martin goes wide as both players are out of the box for either team. And now we're back to 5-on-4 power play time for the next minute and 12 seconds for the Gee-Gees. The Stingers with room, though, 3-on-3 shorthanded as Havlena carries it in. Will fire it down ice and peel off on a change. Charon on the forecheck shorthanded. Couldn't get it past Stratus. 57 seconds remaining in this Gee-Gee's power play. Stratus. Le Guerrier drops it there for LaBelle. LaBelle on the far side. It's knocked in by Roy as the Gee-Gees change power play personnel. Lots of time for the Stingers to clear, and they do. And Prue will have to try and beat LaPena, who smartly plays it to this near side. Stratus getting pressured by Prue. 27 seconds remaining in this Gee-Gee's power play. LaBelle skating forward, up over the line. LaBelle is offside as Seguin or Roy, one of the two, were early getting over the blue line.
And you can see that Concordia is being a little bit more aggressive on their forecheck, on the PK, and even on that last play, Levine had actually sent it down. A nice sprawling stop, though, by Innes on Belchamber. But again, on the adjustment, I think that Concordia has made being down by 3 goals and being shorthanded. You saw Simon Lavigne go and dump it down the ice, recognizing that his teammate up front, Speedy, was going to get there first, and putting a little bit more pressure on the Gee-Gees to be able to break out on the power play.
8 seconds left here in this Gee-Gee's power play. A good kill from the Stingers, not allowing any, if not just one, as out of the box trying to race away was Lavoie. Couldn't get to that puck in time. Havlena takes his man Roy into the boards. They're tangled up, and a suplex takes place. Both of them are going to go. Both are going to be called on holding minors, and Havlena and Roy will serve some time in the penalty box.
I don't think I've ever quite seen that move in a hockey game, to be honest. Havlena does a good job angling out Roy, and they just get tangled, I think is the best way to put it, but I think I've definitely seen that move in a wrestling match.
Yeah, it was close to what is called a Canadian destroyer for those wrestling fans that are out there.
I've been really impressed, though, with Havlena throughout this game so far. He's been really good with the puck, good speed, good physicality, trying to get rushes going from his end into the Gee-Gee zone. I mean, I think he's been having a really good game.
Stratus, 4-on-4 action for 2 minutes here. Over the line comes Verreau. Verreau. La Rochelle on the near side. Starts up on the neutral zone. La Rochelle skates so well, cuts toward the middle. La Rochelle is just poked off the puck by LaFrance. Stratus behind his own goal. LaFrance. Less than 7 minutes remaining here in the second period. It's dumped in by the Gee-Gees. They'll head off on a change as Levine picks it up for the Stingers. Levine can't hold the line on the far side. Gilles Wild. And that will be offside called against Concordia.
I can see some words being exchanged between Levine and Martin. There was a stick that had been knocked away. Not quite sure what happened there, but Mitch Martin was not a fan of that. Regardless, it'll come outside the Gee-Gee zone after an offside was called. Concordia looking to get established a little bit more in the Gee-Gee zone, get some more shots. LaPena hasn't been too busy this period.
Martin will be shown out of the circle. Shen will take his place against Anctil. On the far side, Lavoie off a stick and out of play. 59 seconds remaining in 4-on-4 action.
Always interesting to see teams play 4-on-4. Even just taking that one person from each side off the ice opens up so much time and space, and both these teams have a lot of speed, are quick to move the puck. So, either one could go and take a bit of an advantage here as you see the Gee-Gees just rearranging their troops. Concordia trying to maybe get something off the face-off going. Poulin is kicked out of the circle there, so it'll be Brad Chenier coming in to take it against Anctil.
Arguing in the circle. Now will be won back by Chenier. Still trying to battle for it, Chenier. And Anctil will decide to take that battle into the corner. Trying to find the loose puck. Anctil takes a spill. Out to the point. Here's Lavoie. Lavoie, the great chance to his backhand. Sprawling was LaPena out in front to Anctil, and it's cleared out to center. Somehow, Concordia didn't put that puck in the net as the net behind LaPena is off its moorings and play whistle down. What a chance for Nathan Lavoie to get Concordia on the board.
I think just a stick had gotten in there by Poulin, disrupting Lavoie, but that was a golden opportunity, and it was caused because Poulin was actually in the right spot to go and cover the space and was aware that Lavoie was there, but he snuck in a little bit too much towards the puck, got too puck focused in the corner, and it squeaked out towards Lavoie, who was waiting right there in the slot.
Face-off won back by the Gee-Gees. 28 seconds remaining in 4-on-4 action. Le Guerrier. Chenier softly lifts it in. Poulin will chase. Levine first to it for Concordia. Advances it to La Rochelle. Huchette. Over the line to the slot. Here's Anctil. Waiting. Anctil has LaPena way out of his net. And the net comes off once more as LaPena was trying to get back to the far side. And we'll see a face-off. And we'll take a break before that, though, as the net gets put back in its place. 5:41 remaining here in the second period. Gee-Gee's leading 3-0. Oh no, looks like that skaters are being sent off here. No media timeout, it looks like, because of LaPena putting the net off himself, so the Gee-Gees weren't allowed to change, and that's why there's no media timeout. So we'll do this face-off here inside of the Gee-Gee's end. It will come to the right of LaPena. Both teams getting an explanation here on why the play will continue right away. Concordia have 6 men out right now, and Havlen will have to work his way back to the bench. So face off to the right of Frankie LaPena. Off the glass, and that now goes up, out of play, hits the roof over the short stands at the arena at TD Place. And now the Gee-Gees will be able to change here, it seems like. The red light is on, and we'll see if the skaters come out to clean the ice this time.
Does not look
Doesn't look like it will be, so we'll continue on here. Face off to the right of LaPena, one back by the Stingers. Play whistle down as it's cleared down ice. Officials just going to the scores box. So now it looks like we will head to our media timeout here. So with 5:34 remaining in the second period, we'll take a break. 3-0 the Gee-Gees lead over the Stingers. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. The lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
Welcome back here to U Cup action. Take a look at some Mitch Magic. 2 goals in that semifinal, but had to deal with some adversity. He had open heart surgery in October, and he says just going through that, Nationals was definitely in the back of his mind for sure the whole time. And Mitch Martin out here with trying to make a difference. 2 penalties so far in this game. Had 2 goals in the semifinal. Plays that hard game, but sometimes there's bigger things in life, and he had to deal with, but is back for the second half of action in the season and is here competing hard at the University Cup. At the point, La Rochelle's long chances blocked by LaBelle, who's feeling that one as it's sent down ice for icing against the Gee-Gees.
That's one of many blocks that the Gee-Gees have made so far this game, and Concordia had been solid with the blocks too, especially as they were on the PK. So both teams understanding the importance of getting in shooting lanes and sacrificing their bodies to make the plays. And to go back to what we had just talked about with Mitch Martin coming back in the latter half of the season, and now for Nationals had already made a difference with the Gee-Gees being that goal scorer sometimes, and also adding some more physicality up front.
One-timer in front is stopped by LaPena. Joua was there for the receiver as the Stingers trying to get on the board. Battle ensues out front. Noctil's chance is knocked away by Martin and sent down ice. La Rochelle. Stratus. LaBelle trying to poke it forward. A bouncing puck in the neutral zone is knocked in. Delayed offside is cleared as the Gee-Gees change. Bizier bounces toward LaPena, who stops that and holds on for a face-off.
some extracurriculars between LaBelle and Girouard. And Girouard, like you mentioned, with that backdoor opportunity, and you can tell he did not get all of that by any means. Nice pass over from Levine, and Girouard ending up falling as he was getting that shot off. So imagine had he been able to stay on his feet and really lean in to that shot, it could have been a different story as we now see him heading to the box.
Yeah, LaBelle's going to go as well. They're both going to go for their extracurriculars, I believe, is what was the original signal. Yeah, now LaBelle will head to the box. So it should stay 5-on-5.
There's been a lot of these instances where one player from each team, as a result of these scuffles after the whistle, the extracurriculars, as we like to call them up here.
The officials getting a... Shen trying to get an explanation. Both team players, I believe, are going to get 10-minute misconduct, so they will head to the dressing rooms early and be able to come back out for the third period. And if you haven't seen yet here at TD Place, both the teams have to enter and exit through the same gate. So dressing rooms are on opposite sides of the hallway, but LaBelle will have to wait a second here before he heads down the tunnel as well. So 10-minute misconducts for both players. They'll be able to come back out in the third period. And we'll have a face-off with 4:40 remaining here in the second period inside of the Gee-Gee zone. And it's on Teal with it for Concordia. Battle in the corner. Sent toward this near side. Innes pinching in. Innes. Down low. Backhand chance goes wide. Innes takes it back behind goal now. Innes still on it. Sends it down low. Picked up by the Gee-Gees. Clavel off the glass, down ice as he was ridden into the boards by Chiron. Icing waved off. Good reverse check by Hevlena to separate the man from the puck. Desgagne gets a stick on it. McMaster. Pass over to Desgagne. Forward comes Bouchard. Bouchard on the far side. Stops, waiting for options. Oh, fire that hits the side of the net. Nice one pass over to this near side. Gaudio. Down low McMaster, around the boards. Picked up by the Stingers. Lavoie, wraparound chance, rebound there, Lepeno holds on. Still loose on this near side. Here's Nadeau, his chance is blocked by McMaster. Lavoie, good flurry here for the Stingers. Lavoie, chance toward Lepeno, rebound, puck still sitting loose. It's jammed away and put wide by Fredette. Gee-Gee's trying to clear. They only get it to Lavoie. Lavoie walks in, fires, blocked in front by McMaster. Good zone pressure here from the Stingers, trying to keep it in. Gee-Gee's trying to clear, and they do get it to the neutral zone. Belchamber gets driven up over and almost into the Stingers bench. Nadeau drops it. Gets it back, down low. Nadeau. Richardson trying to poke it out of the pile. McMaster, long shift for him. Poulin gets drilled there by Levine, who stepped up on him. Richardson to this near side, Nadeau. Nadeau shoots, fires, rebound in front. Richardson still loose. Lepeno's on his back. Spinning fire, Levine over the far side. Gee-Gee's trying to clear. La Rochelle keeps it in with his skate, and now it's lifted up to center and down ice. Levine. Nervy moments for the Gee-Gees. Stingers trying to get back on the scoreboard here. 2:05 remaining in the second period. Chenier tips it down in deep. Levine first to it. To the far side, Houchette. Martin pokes it off of his stick. In the corner, big hit there by Chenier. Martin down low. Squeaks past two defenders, but turns it over. Bizier backhands it to center. Anctil over the line, worked on by Stratus. Stratus gets in between and sends it out to the neutral zone. And that is knocked down with a high stick, and a face-off will come. 1:33 remaining in the second period. And Stratus gets dumped down there by Houchette.
And they're both going to go. I think there's a Touchette and then Stratus for the Gee-Gees. Refs are really on a roll with taking one each. And in certain instances, I agree with that. This one, I'll be honest, I don't like that call. And it mostly because Stratus kept his cool. There was no retaliation.
Well, there was a splash, I believe, at first by Stratus, which was the call against by Peter Stratus. Maybe it was a slash on the stick.
I think it was Touchette who slashed Stratus' stick out of his hands. That's what it looked like.
Either way, they're taking both.
Yeah.
And we'll stick to 4-on-4 action once more at the end of the second period.
And, I was waiting for Levine to get going and put a monster hit out. And look at the energy that it gave. The rest of his team came out and came out with more hits even afterwards. A flurry of activity in front of La Pena with some opportunities there for Concordia. So huge impact that Levine has.
He's nominated for a U Sports Defenseman of the Year. Simon Levine has been so good for these Concordia Stingers all season. What a phenomenal player he is. Out to center, Lavoie. Knocked down by Bouchard. Sent softly in as we enter our final minute of play here in the second period. Out over the line and offside are the Stingers. 51 seconds even remaining in the second period.
And found Concordia really trying to push the envelope in the second period, which we kind of talked about. We expected after that first period. And again, with the physicality ramping up, players like Levine throwing hits, Havlena throwing hits, the patience on the backhand for Concordia, just creating these opportunities then in the offensive zone.
Icing called against the Gee-Gees. 43.4 seconds remaining in the second period. A minute 10 remaining in 4-on-4 action, which will bleed over into the third period.
And again, an offensive zone opportunity here for Concordia, looking to see if they get something off of it. But Gee-Gees end up winning the draw.
Govro will just hold it behind his own net. McMaster trying to clear and does. La Rochelle, smooth skating La Rochelle, sends it to Simon Levine. Prou, the captain over the line. Prou's chance off a stick and into the near corner. Charon bumped into there by Chenier. Levine down, working as well, trying to find the puck. Charon comes up with it. Levine behind goal, still trying to fight for it. The Cubs loose to the side of the net. LaPena lost his stick, but bare hand with his blocker covers for a face-off, and another scuffle ensues.
Well, there were a couple of shots there by Charon after LaPena had, so the Gee-Gees really didn't like the extra little taps there. I don't blame them. No one touches the goalie. As a defense, you're always taught that.
Draw's going to come outside because Prou, who was normally a forward, went down low to enter this scrum. But down low was already a defender, Levine. Prou caught himself late, but too late the referee noticed, and that's why we see the draw outside.
Well, and Levine was already down there because he had snuck down, right? And actually, Gee-Gees completely lost track of him. So had the puck snuck out, Levine was wide open there in front of the net. But yes, it was due to Prou going in afterwards.
9.4 seconds remaining here in the period. To the far side, it's worked back to Martin. Martin will just see out the rest of this time and flip it to center as the buzzer will sound at the end of our second period. The Gee-Gees take a 3-0 lead into the intermission, to the raucous applause of the home crowd here, Brianna. The Concordia Stingers were buzzing at times. They lead in the shot market as well. They were buzzing throughout that second period, but now have a big task, trailing by 3.
Yeah, that's a tough hole to come out of in one period, but not impossible. There's still a lot of hockey to be played. And, Concordia, we were chatting with the head coach before the game, catching up a bit, and he did mention, as we know, Gee-Gees can be a little bit undisciplined, as we've seen in games here. I think Concordia was expecting maybe to get a little bit more power play time instead of both of them being taken off, but I imagine them coming out of the third period to still be fired up and continue the momentum that they built during the second period.
Yeah, Marc-Andre Alemont knows how to, knows his group, and is such a phenomenal coach. Has done so good with this program at the Concordia University to build, and I'm sure the team talk in the second intermission, they'll come out firing. in the third period. We'll send it down to ringside as Declan Marks joined by alumni for the Gee-Gee's Jacob Hanlon.
Welcome down to level as I'm here with member of the 2020 team, Jacob Hanlon. And Jacob, just a simple question, I guess a simple question, but the alumni have been such a huge part of this Cinderella story, and you guys have really championed finish what we started. Can you tell me what that means to you and kind of the experience of this whole weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. It means everything to us. We have alumni who came from all over North America. This team, you've seen in the games, they're acknowledging us. We're bringing the energy, they're bringing it right back. It means the world to us, and we know to Coach Patty as well. We had the chance to be in this position. We were in Halifax 2020. Tournament got shut down before we even got to play a first game. We started building that in 2016, and to be here and to see the team on the stage, it means the world to us.
Thank you so much. We'll head back upstairs for more U Sports Hockey here on CBC.
Thank you, Declan. Jacob Hanlon, the 4-year vet of the U Ottawa Gee-Gee, is an alternate captain in his last year as well. The alumni with the Gee-Gee is so important.
Absolutely, and again, like he mentioned, before even being able to play one game when they were in Halifax, it got shut down. So this is their nationals in a way that they're able to be a part of, and so cool that this group has included them in the experience.
3-0 the Gee-Gees lead after 2 periods of play over the Concordia Stingers in the 2025 University Cup final. We'll be back after this.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. The lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back here to the nation's capital. 3-0 the Gee-Gees lead the Stingers in the second intermission. It's time now for our U Sports Champion Spotlight, brought to you by PepsiCo Foods Canada.
For this U Sports Champion Spotlight brought to you by PepsiCo Foods, we sit down with Jeff Speedy, the athletics director at UMB, to get some insights into some behind the scenes of running the program there.
My name is Jeff Speedy. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the University of New Brunswick in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm in year 2 of being the Director of Athletics here after a 30-plus year U Sports coaching career. Shoot for the Cure started from a meeting room with all the women's basketball coaches from U Sports. Way back in 2007, the women's basketball coach from Bishop's University, Rod Gilpin, indicated that they were starting to have a fundraiser game for an alumni of his program who was battling breast cancer. So he brought up that they were having that Think Pink game, like was happening all through NCAA, a bunch of different initiatives down there that were similar. He shouted out, well, why don't we do something together like they do in the US instead of 4 or 5 of us doing something on our own? And that's really how the idea started. I was about to become the president of the Women's Basketball Coaches Association, I think the year after that. So I kind of took the bull by the horns from Rob's idea, and a few of us kind of got on board and started the national initiative. And I think, for the first couple of years, we had 8, 10, 12 schools getting involved. That was about it. But as time moved on and as everybody kind of got involved and got engaged, it peaked 10, 12 years later with every single women's basketball program in U Sports being involved. So, it really grew into something special, and, we certainly didn't envision that from that meeting the very first day. When I was a women's basketball coach for all those years, I felt it was my responsibility to help the student athletes on the team that I coached become better students, better basketball players, and better people. Getting them involved in the community and showing them the importance of being involved in the community is one of the easiest ways to do that. At UNB, our teams are very involved in the community, not just the women's basketball team that I used to coach and our current coach, Aaron McAleenan, is doing a great job with, but a lot of our teams are very engaged and involved in the community. It's been very rewarding for me to see that kind of growth and our student athletes realize the difference they can make in the community and the importance of giving back to the community. And if it makes them, a slightly better person because they're of a giving mindset and it's something that they take with them as an adult and do for the rest of their lives, then, that's another reason why Shoot for the Cure is important and can do more than just raising funds and raising awareness to help beat cancer.
At the University of Ottawa, we're open to people and cultures, to diversity, to open fields where minds run free, to possibility and discovery. We're open to changing times that force us to grow, and bold ideas that shape the status quo. We're open to balanced lives and spirits that thrive. But most of all, we're open to you.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Aussi bon que Messi! C'est pas aussi mauvais que la cigarette, ça?
c'est juste une vapoteuse.
Fais-toi pas d'illusions.
Vapoter, c'est jouer avec sa santé. Brise l'illusion.
Le sport en direct sur icitout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles. Des athlètes de grand talent. Des sports de haut niveau. Tout ça sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est simple et gratuit sur icitout.tv.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.
The nominees for the Dr. Randy Gregg Award to the student who excels in hockey, academics, and community service are les candidats pour le prix Dr. Randy Gregg pour l'excellence dans le hockey, les études et l'engagement communautaire sont des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Cole McKay, University of New Brunswick, Université de la Nouveau-Brunswick, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Mathieu Bizier, Université Concordia University, et de l'Association Ouest canadienne from Canada West, Blake Gustafson, University of Alberta, Université de l'Alberta. Le lauréat du prix Dr. Randy Gregg pour l'engagement communautaire est, the winner of the Dr. Randy Gregg Award for Community Service is, Cole McKay, University of New Brunswick, Université de la Nouveau-Brunswick. The nominees for the Senator Joseph A. Sullivan Trophy as the U-Sports Men's Hockey Player of the Year are, en nomination pour le trophée Sénateur Joseph A. Sullivan présenté à l'athlète de l'année U-Sport en hockey masculin, des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Derek Gentile, Université St. Mary's University, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Owen Robinson, University of Toronto, Université de Toronto, et de l'Association Ouest canadienne, from Canada West, Clay Hannes, Mount Royal University, Université Mount Royal. Le lauréat du trophée Joseph A. Sullivan décerné au joueur de l'année en hockey masculin U-Sport est, the winner of the Senator Joseph A. Sullivan Trophy as the U-Sports Player of the Year in men's hockey is, Clay Hannes, Mount Royal University, Université Mount Royal.
Welcome back here to the arena at TD Place. 3-0. The Gee-Gees lead the Stingers at the start of our third period. And let's take a look at some of the highlights from the second period. And these highlights presented by Marriott. The Gee-Gees came out strong at the start of the second period, pardon me. A big sprawling stop there. That was Fredette diving back in time. Frank Le Pen was calm, cool, and collected in goal. Mitch Martin with a big boarding penalty on the far side, and that was a power play opportunity for the Stingers, but the Gee-Gees did a good job of killing that one down, with Frankie LaPena stopping a few on that power play chance for the Stingers. Innes was a key player as well in that second period, creating a few chances for the Concordia as well. Fredette and Peter Stratus exchanged pleasantries back behind goal, which saw them each get a penalty. Some more scuffles down in front of Frankie LaPena. But here is the goal for the Gee-Gees, as on the near side, pardon me, sorry, there's just a little takedown from Charles-Antoine Roy. This was the goal. Luca Verreau made it 3-0 for the Gee-Gees. And that's where we stand right now as we take a look at our stats after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal for the Stingers in favor of them, 14-10 after 2 periods of play. 0 for 3 in the power play are Concordia, 0 for 1 are the Gee-Gees, but that power play, Brianna, the chances are there for the Stingers, unable to convert so far.
They're getting great looks, great shot attempts, but the Gee-Gees have done a really good job with blocking. Namely, it was Anson McMaster who had some really key blocks, a couple of bounces that didn't bounce fortuitously for Concordia, but they need to keep shooting, they need to keep on with the chances, and once they get one, maybe they just keep going.
20 minutes to decide a national champion. Gee-Gees trying to hold on. Concordia trying to come back. 4-4 here for another 10 seconds as the Stingers pick it up at the line. Levine down low. Bouchard back to 5-on-5 action now. Le Guerrier to Bouchard behind his own goal. Through the middle dangerously. Bouncing puck comes loose to the Stingers. Bizzy had it for a moment, but Stratus came back to track. Off the boards, hard down ice. Icing waved off. La Rochelle will hold it behind his own goal. Nadeau. Poke forward through a couple of defenders. Nadeau gets it in. Govro to Verreau. Verreau lifts it high and forward out into the neutral zone. Poulet chasing, but Charon first to it. Knocked down in deep. Icing waved off. McMaster will backhand it to the near side. Down low. Charon. Nadeau couldn't chase it from Belchamber. Turnover. Firing is Huchette and stopped by LaPena. Gee-Gees sloppy in their own end. They're the opening points here, the third. Fredette's chance is stopped by LaPena once more. McMaster taken hard into the boards by Charon. Poulain looking to carry it out, relieve a little bit of that Stinger pressure. Fredette reverses to Lavoie with speed. Lavoie pokes it forward into the neutral zone. It's stolen by Chenier. Chenier for the Gee-Gees enters the zone. Curls back. Works to the point. Long winding shot knocked down in front. That was blocked by Fredette, who felt that one on his hand. Big block from Vincent Fredette. He's been sprawling all over, blocking shots and passes throughout this entire game. Chenier up to Martin. Mitch Martin sends it down in deep, gets clobbered into there by Innes. 2 big bodies who know how to hit, colliding there at the blue line. Havlena with speed on this near side, works behind that wraparound chance, and I think LaPena may have got a skate to that. Behind goal, worked at the side, Tommy Bouchard. Through the legs of Desgagnés, Innes gets through the man, but knocked down and offside as Innes entered the zone with 17:22 remaining this third period.
Concordia coming out strong like we anticipated they would, building on the momentum that they had started in the second period. But Gee-Gee's a little bit sloppy, a little bit careless with the puck. And we see a giveaway right in the middle where Huchette was the lucky recipient, had a shot on LaPena. And there were a couple more opportunities after that just as a result of turnovers. Anson McMaster, one of them where it could have gone the other way, instead went up the same side of the pressure. So Gee-Gees have to settle down here. The game isn't over yet.
Levine enters the zone with speed. Sharp angle chances stopped by LaPena. McMaster gets it forward on this near side. Poulain over the line. Makes a move into the corner. Poulain. La Rochelle pokes it off his stick. Now done. Pass was knocked down. Worked back to Levine. La Rochelle. Centering pass. Hits off of LaPena. Bouchette with it. Bizier to the point. Fredette fakes a shot. Works it back. Here's Bouchette. Tipped in front. Down low. They bat away La Rochelle and couldn't bat that in midair. Still loose. Centered in front and Seguin clears to the neutral zone. Stingers really putting the pressure on the Gee-Gees early in this third period. They know they need to get one quick. They need to come back by 3. Houchette, his shot blocked in front by U Ottawa and down ice into the neutral zone. Lavoie. La France. Off the boards, down ice. Innes. Houchette. On the far side, Anctil. Worked on by La France. Nice backhand pass almost to Houchette. It was just a little far for him. Lavoie, his chance is blocked by his own man, Bizier in front. Lavoie keeps it in. Innes. Anctil to Lavoie. Gets it down low. Houchette couldn't center that pass. Stratus on his backhand. Sends it down ice to clear some danger. Huawei Chaso against Innes, and that will be icing called against the Gee-Gees.
Entire group of Gee-Gees that are out there, and again, Concordia really just taking it to him. Houchette's been in and around the Gee-Gees netminder. LaPena looking for some type of bounce, some type of opportunity, but who I've really been impressed with throughout the game is the Concordia defense as well. They've really controlled the pace, and a huge opportunity there by La Rochelle, but just couldn't bat it out of the air to get a good stick towards the net. But the Concordia D just really pushing the pace, really helping with the transition to make sure it's fast and their forwards are able to get into the Gee-Gee zone with speed. It's
one of the best defensive cores in the country at Concordia, that defensive 6. As Belchamber chases, is hit hard there by Levine. Nadeau carries it out for Concordia. Prue over the line with speed, has an angle on his backhand. Prue to LaPena, he swipes that rebound into the corner.
Good clear by LaPena there as Levine had jumped up to get that rebound.
La Rochelle's chance goes wide. Levine, Charon, Nadeau. Looks like a power play here for the Stingers in the first 5 minutes of this third period. La Rochelle, his chance off the end boards. Oh, what a save! Frankie LaPena with a paddle denies the Stingers. Levine, down low Charon. Gee-Gee without a stick now as well. Sent toward goal, it's blocked by U Ottawa. Down low, Charon. Le Guerrier comes up with it. Belchamber in his skates. Bizier with the pressure. Belchamber trying to clear. Now the Gee-Gees do. They can't control possession though. Bizier walks in, poked off the puck. Fredette has Kingsbury Fournier on him. Goes to Bizier. Nice stick handling from Bizier. Gets it down low for Richardson. Trying to work back out in front for Bizier. Unable to. Kingsbury Fournier can't clear. Glove down by Fredette. Down low. Here's Bizier. Up to Havlin at the point. Fakes a shot. Now sends it. Looking for a tip. Gets one in LaPena. Finds it. Tracks it. And holds on for a face-off. And the Gee-Gees try to catch their breath from this relentless pressure from the Stingers. Midway through our third period, we'll take a break. The Gee-Gees still leading 3-0 in our gold medal game. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICTout.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ICTout.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back here to the arena. TD Place 3-0. The Gee-Gees lead, and that lead still standing thanks to these incredible save from Frankie LaPena, diving over in time to deny that open net with the paddle. Look at this. Stretches out and gets the paddle down. Unbelievable save from LaPena. And the Gee-Gees stay with a 3-goal lead. Stingers with lots of pressure throughout this third period, trying to continue it. La Rochelle, Lavigne, knocked down. Cleared up to the point, Lavigne. Chance steered away by LaPena, back toward the back glass. Knocked down, good work from Anctil down low. Bizier to the point, Lavigne's drive goes wide. Martin lifts it up to center. Bouncing puck, lands on stick. Oh, what a hit by Simon Lavigne on Roy. Beautiful, beautiful body work.
Really good clean hit there by Lavigne. It was just the perfect timing of it too.
Down ice, and that will be icing called against Concordia. 12:52 remaining in the third period.
Well, and even that sequence of events was such a flurry of shots as we get a second look at that demolishing hit put on by Lavigne. Oh my goodness, huge step up there, well done. Lavigne actually had, I think it was 3 shot attempts, and a couple of them went wide. One of them, it was a paddle save by LaPena, but he's doing everything he can to try and get his team on the scoreboard.
And he's defending it now behind goal, trying to clear. Gee-Gees have it. Bouchard's spinning pass goes through the crease. Sharp angle, chancing, calmly taken on and held onto by Urtubise, who hasn't been busy in this third period at all.
I was going to say, the Gee-Gees haven't really spent that much time in and around the net minder. LaPena definitely being the busier of the 2 goaltenders, as Concordia has put more and more pressure on them, as we see Urtubise again. Just another look at that very calm glove save as it was coming across the crease area.
Face off to the right of Urtubise. Chenier lines up in a circle against Duchette. Duchette wins it back cleanly. Fredette to Cheron. Cheron down ice to LaPena, who steers it to the far corner. Clavel backhands it to Le Guerrier on this near side. Off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Cheron. Chenier takes a bump, sent down in by the Gee-Gees. Around the boards to this near side. Fredette with some space. Spins off a check coming from Belchamber. Lavoie, Fredette. Charon sends it down in over the line. Prue will chase first 2 at the captain for the Stingers, trying to claw his team back. Fredette to the point. Here's Lavoie. Lavoie shot toward goal, stopped by LaPena. Rebound lands back on the stick of Lavoie. Behind goal, they battle away for it now. On this near side, Kingsbury Fournier for the Gee-Gees. Off the boards, finds a outlet to Poulain, but they can't clear. Lavoie keeps it in. Spinning shot lands on the stick of Huchette, whose centering pass doesn't find anyone. Poulain carries it up over the red line and out down ice. Urtubise out to play it. Kingsbury Fournier causing some pressure. These bounces here at TD Place, always interesting off the boards and glass. Knocked down by McMaster, cleared back out. Martin sends it softly in. Innes will chase back. 11-12 remaining here in the third period. Havlena. Knocked in down ice by Bizier. He will chase. Govro first to it for U Ottawa. Backhands it around. Anctil there to stop it. At the point, Havlena. His shot! And LaPena holds on. Snares it out of midair for a face-off with 10:53 remaining in the third period.
Good shot coming from Havlena there. And again, Concordia Stingers D very good at finding the shooting lanes and getting it on net. But Frankie LaPena is saying, no, not today. And very calmly gloves it for a face-off. And Gee-Gee's a couple of times now throughout this period have been a little bit careless with the puck, about 2 feet inside their blue line. They've had opportunities to get it out and instead have been hemmed in their zone for an extended period of time, which is avoidable. So for the rest of this period, they really need to make sure that they are getting the puck out when they have the opportunity to do so.
La France will carry it out and just softly poke it forward. Picked right back up though. Levine up ice, Anctil. Bizier, first on it. Bouchard pins him up against the boards. Gee-Gee's trying to clear. Desgagnés to the far side and lifted down ice. Levine collides with his man, but goes only back to Hurtubise, who will hold on for a face-off. Hurtubise snowed a bit there as well by La France, who was going in toward goal. The Stingers wanted a call and didn't get one.
No, and again, it very much could have been avoided. Instead of stopping, La France could have just taken an alternate route, swung around. So I understand the Concordia Stingers, yeah, a little bit of a snow job there on Hurtubise. So you see La Rochelle Levine in there giving a few shoves to La France, but definitely could have been avoidable. Regardless, no call on that play as we have a face-off to the right of Hurtubise.
One back by LaBelle at the point. Clavel, Leguerre, his blast off a deflection and wide. At the side of goal, it bounces away. Anctil controls it for Concordia. Bizier, La Rochelle. Near side, Jawada goes up off a stick and out of play. 10-11 now remaining in the third period. Draw will stay inside of the Gee-Gee zone.
Well, Concordia really has to get something going here. I mean, they've had shots, they've had opportunities out and around the net. Levine had that one where LaPena had made the stop right around on almost that wraparound play. Concordia just not able to go and put it past yet, but we'll see if Gaudio can go and win this draw and get something going for the team off the face-off, some sort of set play.
Agostino off the draw goes wide. Fredette, Agostino protects the puck, works back behind goal. Agostino, Lavoie to the far side, back pass to Agostino, goes astray. Gee-Gee's in La France trying to clear. Agostino keeps it in. Good work from Agostino this shift. Stratus backpedals, trying to find a man that was going off on a change. That was Roy. Now Lavoie enters the zone. LaPena steers it to the far side. Campbell sends it down low. Agostino. In the slot, it's cleared down by the Gee-Gees to center. Campbell over the line. Campbell pokes off that puck during that shot, and it's cleared down to the Concordia end. Lavine carries over the line himself, drops for Prue. Prue knocked off the puck, 2-on-1 chance the other way for the Gee-Gees. Chenier has Desgagnés. Chenier, great diving play by La Rochelle. Delay call coming up here, and a penalty will be against the Stingers. Charon's going to go to the box for roughing, and the Gee-Gees will head to a power play late here in the third period. 8:51 remaining in the third. Gee-Gees lead 3-0 in this University Cup gold medal game. You're watching U Sports here on CBC.
Le sport en direct sur ICTou.tv. 100% énergie. 100% gratuit. Votre meilleur plan de match pour voir des performances exceptionnelles sur l'appareil de votre choix. C'est ICTou.tv.
This is a call to empower, to unite, and to celebrate the bold in all their glory. It's time to own the ice. Are you ready?
Welcome back here to the arena at TD Place. 3-0. The Gee-Gees leading here late in the third period. And Charon headed to the box after this play against Brad Chenier. Got the arm up in his head area. Chenier may have sold it a bit there as well. However, the Gee-Gees will end on the power play.
Yeah, a little bit of selling it by Chenier, I think, but also, this was following a really great defensive play by La Rochelle. Good battle. Charon gets in there with Chenier, and I think had he just started with the hold, and that's all we saw, and we didn't follow up with a little bit on the face and dragging down, I think the ref's arm would have remained down, but once you get the glove on that face area and tug down, it's going to be a call.
Off the draw, Le Guerrier's shot is blocked by Agostino, who felt that one, and it's knocked up off the stick of a Gee-Gee and out of play for a face-off as a souvenir for a fan here in the stands.
Some good hand-eye there by Le Guerrier, and it's going to come outside the Concordia zone because it literally just went off Le Guerrier's stick and out of play. And you can see Desgagnés getting a bit of an explanation, but it's the right call. Bring it outside the Concordia zone.
8:45 left here in the third period. Face-off. One back by the Gee-Gees. It's Stratus with it. Will work back in his own end. 1:45 remaining on the power play, pressured by Agostino. LaBelle carries it through the zone. Here's Roy with it. Roy knocked off the puck, and it's cleared down ice by Havlena.
And you're going to see again that very aggressive PK forecheck before LaPena shot it down, but it was Agostino. And again, they're down by a few goals. They need to get something going. They can't afford to sit back even though they're shorthanded.
Sent down ice once more. LaPena leaves it there for Clavel. Clavel. Outlet pass to the far side. Seguin starts over the line, dumps it down in deep. Laval will be first to it. Battles with Seguin in the corner. Levine trying to poke it out. It goes to the point. Bellchamber. Saucer pass to this near side. Martin. Mitch Martin to Clavel. Seguin. Down low, Bellchamber. Trying to find his man in the slot. The bumper position was Chenier. And back the other way, shorthanded, come the Concordia Stingers. Bizier tips it down in deep. Martin leaves it there for Clavel. Clavel back to Martin on this aggressive penalty kill forecheck for the Stingers, trying to cause a turnover. 33 seconds remaining in the Gee-Gees power play.
Well, and again, Gee-Gees have to be careful and very intentional with the puck because, as we mentioned, more aggressive is Concordia on the PK. The last thing they want to do is give up an opportunity the other way.
Around the boards, Innes finds Prue on the far side. Bouncing puck lands on the stick of Houchette. Back for Prue, but unable to convert. 13 seconds remaining in this power play for the Gee-Gees as they just are happy wasting a little bit more time here before we head back to even strength. Verreau. Up forward comes Poulain. Back to even strength now. Poulain over the line. The captain stops up. Backhand to Verreau. Verreau's chest stop. Great stop by Urtelbees. Rebound there. Urtelbees with another save. Levine. Cross ice pass. Houchette to Prue. Great passing from the Stingers through the neutral zone. Now intercepted that time though. Kept in by Levine. Prue backhands it down low. La France. Off the boards, picked up by Houchette to the point. Here's La Rochelle. La Rochelle waits, fires, and that bouncing puck off a deflection is held onto by LaPena as it deflected off the stick of Anthony Poulain.
It's good mobility shown there by La Rochelle as he was trying to find the laneway. Gee-Gee's still able to get a stick, and LaPena had actually already gone down, reacting to what he thought was going to be the shot, and he tracks it really well, getting his glove out there and almost kind of jogs away on the ice afterwards.
Draw will come to the left of LaPena. Offensive zone draw for the Stingers and Anctil. They scramble for it, and the Gee-Gees will find it and lift it down ice. Lavoie has Seguin watching him. Picked up by Desgagnés. Desgagnés works it into the corner. Seguin out front for Bouchard. That was blocked in front by Gilwald. McMaster's drive stopped by Urtelbees, who flashes the pad out. Stingers touch on side. McMaster with it though. Dovro intercepted by Bizier. 3-on-2 the other way for the Stingers, and they're saying they got the puck as Bizier was taken down on the far side. Stingers wanted a call there.
I don't actually blame them for wanting a call on that one. It looked like a clear hold, but I'm sure we'll see a replay later once we have a stoppage in play.
LaBelle on the far side, separated off the puck. Knocked forward by Martin. Gee-Gees can't hold the line though. Battle ensues in front of the Gee-Gees bench. 5:11 remaining here in the third period of this gold medal game of the 2025 University Cup. Gee-Gees try to hold on to a 3-0 lead, and it's Shen on the far side. Bradley Shen stopped by Bees, and that goes up out of play for a face-off. And with 4:58 remaining here in the third period, we'll take a break. Gee-Gees lead 3-0. We'll see if we can find a winner at the other end of this break. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Early mornings, late nights, every rep, every sacrifice leading to this. Fueled by BioSteel, the best get the chance to make their mark. One weekend, one shot at glory. The lights are bright, the stakes higher. This isn't just a game, it's the moment. Hydrated, focused, ready to win. Powered by BioSteel. Welcome to Championship Weekend.
Welcome back here to the arena at TD Place. The Gee-Gees leading 3-0 here in the nation's capital, trying to win it on home soil. The number 8 seed trying to fulfill the full Cinderella comeback, but the Stingers have 4 minutes and 58 seconds to try and stop that, down by 3. They need to act quickly if they want to come back.
And again, once you get the one, it's not over until it's over. So they do still have an opportunity, but they have to get one relatively quickly.
To the bench goes Bees. Extra attacker out for the Stingers. 6-on-5. La Rochelle has it here at the high slot. Levine, his blast, a rebound out in front. They scramble away. Puck still loose at the crease, and it squeaks over the goal line and out down the ice through everyone. The curls down and just wide of the empty net, and will be icing called against the Gee-Gees. Inches away for the Stingers getting on the board.
I'll be honest, I was not even looking for Bees to come out, but a smart call there by Marc-Andre Elément. As you see, a swap at the point, a shot, and Frankie LaPena thought he had it. Scramble in front, it squeaks under, and Le Carrier just able to clear it before Huchette gets in there to put it in an empty net.
Timeout called by the Stingers. They will talk things over as they try and come back down by 3 right now. We'll take a look how close this puck came from crossing the goal line through the crease and just cleared away by the Gee-Gees. The Stingers so close.
Well, it doesn't happen that often that LaPena lets one of those go by, but it just snuck right under his body, right across the crease. Lucky that Le Carrier was there to swipe it away.
If Ottawa can hold on for the last 4 minutes and 22 seconds, they would be the 12th team to win a national championship without winning their respective conference championship. They were eliminated in the OUA East semifinal versus Queens. They're trying to hold on. The Stingers want more trophy cabinets, but it's sent down ice once more by the Gee-Gees, and that'll be icing called against U Ottawa. The Stingers, they've got a Queens Cup this year. They had the most points in the regular season in the OUA. They want that University Cup in their trophy cabinet as well.
I don't blame them. I mean, they had a really great season, a lot of success, like you mentioned, the Queen's Cup, and then coming here, if I were them, I'd want that cup too.
Down low, La France. Chips it off the glass and not out. Extra attacker reminder is out there right now for the Stingers. Empty net. Down low, Angtil. His chance, still loose in the crease, and it's cleared away to the point. La Rochelle with it for Concordia. Shoots toward goal off a couple of bodies, and the Gee-Gees clear it down ice. Bouncing puck, curling toward the empty net. Shen trying to beat the icing and doesn't as La Rochelle gets there first. And the Gee-Gees won't be able to change with 3:43 remaining on the clock. Good opportunity now for the Stingers with the tired Gee-Gees group out there to convert.
Oh, and you saw the Gee-Gees and the crowd and others really not happy with that one. But regardless, a nice opportunity there by La Rochelle, and Pula ends up hitting it down the ice. Just not enough accuracy to put it in the back of the net.
And timeout called by the Gee-Gees in the University Cup. You're allowed to take a timeout on an icing call, and head coach Patrick Grandmaître is seeing this as the opportunity to rest his group, and he can also change after a timeout as well. So the Gee-Gees will be able to get a fresh group out there for this face-off, and a strategic timeout called by the Gee-Gees head coach.
And I like that because, you know, the Gee-Gees, you can see, are getting a little bit heightened in terms of their emotions, and you have to, as a coach, you have to settle the team back down. You have to bring them back down to level. You can't allow them to get too high, especially at this point. Still a lot of time left really on the clock when you think about it. Concordia has the extra attacker out, so I like that timeout taken by head coach Pat Grandmaître to just settle the group down and ground them in the moment.
Offensive zone draw for the Stingers. Bézier will line up in the circle. 3:43 remaining here in the third period. Stingers down by 3. Extra attacker out.
Big focus for Concordia is going to be puck recovery. If they lose the draw or if they have an opportunity, second chance, they have to be on that puck first and win the battles.
La Rochelle wins one-timer. Goes off a couple of bodies up high, and the Gee-Gees clear it down ice once again. Rolling puck will go wide, and that'll be icing against the Gee-Gees once more.
And again, it gives the opportunity to Concordia to get something off of the face-off. They had won the draw just there, gaining possession, but they might have a few tricks still up their sleeve. They had also taken their timeout before and drawing, I'm sure, some face-off plays up on the board for them to try out and execute here.
Off the face-off, La Rochelle to Levine. Levine, La Rochelle fakes the shot to this near side. Houchette's chance! That puck still loose, bouncing away. The Bézier with a chance. LaPena kicks it out. La Rochelle. Levine. Toward goal, tipped in front and just wide off the stick of Giroir. La Rochelle winds, fires, stopped by LaPena. Delay call coming up. The Gee-Gees, the goal won't count. A cross-checking minor called against the Gee-Gees. They're going to be short-handed here with 3:04 remaining in the third period. The crowd thinks the Gee-Gees have scored, but no, Clavel will head to the box. It happened in the slot here, right there, a cross-check down low, right in the kidneys. And Clavel will hold on and have to wait in the penalty box while his teammates try to kill off this 2-minute power play for the Stingers.
Well, and as a D, in those instances, you think you're being sneaky, but you're really not being sneaky, especially when the puck is traveling there. That's where the officials' eyes are. So good job by Concordia drawing that penalty and having the power play opportunity late in this game.
6-on-4, extra attackers still out there for 2 minutes or less. La Rochelle waiting to this near side. Houchette in the bumper spot. Good blocker save from LaPena. Kept in at the line by La Rochelle, diving down to keep it in. Houchette, Strata steps up, backhands it to the neutral zone.
Wow, La Rochelle just everywhere, keeping it in before gloving it down the neutral zone. Phenomenal.
Giroir, Levine, Anctil. La Rochelle winds, fire, scores! One back for the Stingers. They trail now only by 2 and try to chase down the Gee-Gees with 2:29 remaining.
Hey, it's never over until it's over, and that's exactly what Concordia is saying, who's now within 2. as we take a look at how this transpired. Up to Anktil at the top, over to La Rochelle, taking a couple steps. Stratus just giving too much room to La Rochelle. Not treating him necessarily like a threat there, did not get a block in, and LaPena just not able to make the stop on that great shot by La Rochelle there.
We'll watch Hurtelbees. He stays in net right now as Levine holds it. 2:22 remaining. Concordia now only trailed by 2, trying to complete an improbable comeback here. Anktil carries it up himself. Anktil over the line, Hurtelbees to the bench. Gee-Gee's clear it down ice, extra attacker out as Hurtelbees got out on the bench in time and the rolling puck goes down ice. Icing waved off, 1:56 now on the clock. Here's Levine to the far side. Concordia can't enter the zone just yet. La Rochelle in the neutral zone. Anktil. Swipe toward LaPena. He paddles it down low. LaBelle pins himself against the boards. Players jamming away, trying to find it. Play whistle down, frozen puck, and the faceoff will come inside of the Gee-Gee zone. 1:34 left on the clock. Concordia trailed by 2.
And again, that was maybe a little bit quick of a whistle, but I actually agree with calling it a little bit sooner as we take that second look at the goal. Again, a beautiful shot, but I agree with blowing it down a little bit sooner than what you would normally, just given the emotions and the physicality that we've seen between these two teams here tonight.
Poulin just putting his men where he would like him on the wing.
I think it's because he wanted his 2D out there in front of the net to defend there, and he put Waz, the winger, on the side, on the flank.
At the point, La Rochelle to the far side. Levine, chance for LaPena. Rebound there! They score! Concordia only trailed by 1 now with 1:24 remaining in the third.
This is quite the comeback here that Concordia is working on. I can't quite believe it, as it's Bizier who nets in that second goal for the Concordia Stingers. It is not over here with 1:24 still left to go in this game.
The Stingers never quit. They're buzzing right now. Let me tell you, as that goal scored down low, right out in front. And the Stingers have a lot more life in them still.
Well, and one of the keys really for you, Ottawa, at the beginning of this game was to dominate the net front. This includes the D zone, but there, Concordia is the one that is actually dominating as they're outnumbering the Gee-Gees and picking up those loose pucks to capitalize.
3-2 game. 1 minute left here in the third period. Can the Stingers force overtime? Can the Gee-Gees hold on? Hurtelbees to the bench. Extra attacker out for the Stingers. On the far side, La Rochelle protecting the puck. Desgagnés in there, can't clear. Kept in. Levine is tipped in front. LaPena with the save. Centering pass knocked down by LaBelle. Anktil to the point. La Rochelle, one-timer, Houchette blocked by Shen. He takes another drive at it to the far side, and Levine can't find it. 30 seconds remaining now. Shen trying to clear, he can't. LaFrance, he just gets it to the neutral zone. 22 on the clock. Houchette enters the line. His shot toward LaPena goes through the crease. Shen can't reach it. It goes back inside of the Concordia end. 12 seconds on the clock. Up over the line. Can't be cleared. Kept in by Concordia. Seconds remaining. It's toward goal at the side. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It's down the ice the other way. The Gee-Gees strike rich. They are your 2025 University Cup champions. The first ever title in program history. The University of Ottawa Gee-Gees come as a number 8 seed. The Cinderella story. And the clock strikes midnight for Cinderella and the Gee-Gees. They are your 2025 BioSteel University Cup champions here on home ice. What a story from the nation's capital, as now the tradition will continue. The Gee-Gees will go celebrate in front of that 2020 alumni team that was unable to compete in the University Cup due to COVID, and they celebrate right in front of them. Must be in the world for that alumni to see these Gee-Gees win the University Cup here in front of them as they continue to celebrate. Brianna, heartbreak on one side, ecstatic on the other side. The Concordia Stingers, oh so close of coming back in this hockey game. What an effort till the end that the Stingers posed against these Gee-Gees, and we're just inches away from making this an overtime game.
Well, you know what? And Concordia did not quit, and I absolutely loved seeing that. They had played a good game. It's not that they didn't. Bounces didn't go their way. La Pena came up strong with certain stops, and it's disappointing. It's heartbreaking for Concordia, but love the run at the end, and it's building blocks for the following season. As much as, you know, you would hate to hear that as an athlete, those are the truth, and the boys have to be proud of how they played. And on the other end, the Gee-Gees, pretty almost flawless performance, structurally very sound. Everyone bought into the game plan, and that 2020 group having the opportunity to live vicariously through these 2025 U Cup champions.
Here you see Marc-Andre Alemont along with Gabriel Prou talking to their team in the huddle for the Stingers, chatting about how they were Queen's Cup champions. They should be proud of their performance, I'm sure, are the words that are being said in there. What a group that is on the Concordia end. They had the best season, regular season in the OUA. They won the Queen's Cup, and they were inches away from forcing overtime and possibly winning the University Cup. A model organization in Concordia is something to be proud of, both on the men's and women's side.
And great culture from both those programs there at Concordia University. Wonderful head coach that's going to continue to build around the players that are coming back for the following season. And like you mentioned, Queen's Cup champions, no one can go and take that away from this group of players.
As the teams start to shake hands here at center ice, a tradition in hockey that is maybe one of the best traditions in sports. The true sportsmanship coming out on both these teams, and what other than hockey players to show the best sportsmanship as well here.
Well, this is it. No matter what happens out on the ice, the hits that are thrown, the words that are exchanged, you always come together at the end of a battle well fought and show respect for your opponent by going through the handshake line. Some of these individuals know each other quite well through other competitions and just playing hockey in the community, and you see the deepest respect between players on each side and coaching staff on each side.
Here you see Vincent Labelle hugging Ferro, Charon, Hurtelbees, the two goalies meeting. Hurtelbees and La Pena, both unbelievable goalies with unbelievable games here tonight, in tournaments as well. Hurtelbees with a shutout in the semifinal. He was lights out in that semifinal and was so impressive here tonight as well with the low amount of shots. He had to be sharp even though he wasn't seeing so many shots toward him. Couldn't get a little cold in that. But no, he was sharp all throughout the game and all season as well.
Yeah, and a lot of the saves that he had made here tonight, flashing the pads, flashing the leather, he was sharp, and some of the goals scored really just had no chance on being able to stop them at all. Still making our way through the handshake line. Takes a while when there's so many people on either side, including the coaching staff, the support staff, and at one end the Gee-Gees hugging in happiness, at the other Concordia hugging each other, as it's, you know, the last time that some of these players are going to be playing in this group. And we talked about it in the other medal game earlier today about, each group. It's so special to be able to have a season with the players that you have, and when it comes to an end, it's a little bit bittersweet each time.
Gee-Gee's receiving their championship hats there as well, which they all will sport right now. As the coaches shake each other's hand, Patrick Gambetre meeting up with Marc-André Elément, shaking hands at center ice, and a hug embracement as well. So much respect between those two coaches who both have had unbelievable organizations and programs they've run with their respective universities. And the teams will line up here at the blue lines to receive their respective medals and trophies. Just ecstatic the Gee-Gees are, and this hometown crowd. What a showing here at the arena at TD Place from these Gee-Gee faithful as well. I know it was trending, don't have official numbers, but it was trending around 4,000 to come out and support the team. I don't know if we got over that or not. We'll wait for official numbers, but nonetheless, we will send it down to our PA announcer for our Nike team players of the game.
Please welcome University of Ottawa Senior Director, Recreation and Varsity Sports, Darren Cates, to present the Nike Team Player of the Game Award for the Gee-Gees. And from Concordia, please welcome Darcy Ryan, Director of the Recreation and Athletics, to present the Nike Team Player of the Game Award for the Stingers. Veuillez accueillir Darren Cates, Directeur Principal, Activités récréatives et Sports interuniversitaires de l'Université d'Ottawa, pour remettre le prix du joueur du match d'équipe Nike pour les Gee-Gees. Et du Concordia, veuillez accueillir Darcy Ryan, Directeur Principal, Activités récréatives des sports interuniversitaires, pour remettre le prix de joueur du match d'équipe Nike pour les Stingers. La joueur du match des Gee-Gees est the player of the game for the Gee-Gees, number 90, Frankie LaPetta. La joueur du match du Stinger est the player of the game for the Stingers is number 12, Shen La Rochelle. Congratulations again to our Nike team players of the game. Félicitations encore pour nos joueurs du match de l'équipe Nike. Next up is our Championship All-Star Team. To present the Championship All-Star Team and the winner of the Danny McLeod Trophy for the Championship MVP, please welcome U Sports Chief Sports Officer Matt Davies. Nous passons maintenant à l'équipe d'étoiles du championnat. Pour présenter l'équipe d'étoiles du championnat ainsi que le gagnant du trophée Danny McLeod remis aux joueurs par excellence du championnat, veuillez accueillir Matt Davies, chef des sports de U-Sport. First, from Saskatchewan, de Saskatchewan numéro 16, number 16, Dawson Holt. From Concordia, du Concordia numéro 17, number 17, Mathieu Bizier. From Ottawa, du Ottawa, numéro 72, number 72, Marc-Antoine Séguin. From TMU, de TMU, le numéro 3, number 3, Joseph Aianiello. From Concordia, du Concordia, le numéro 20, number 20, Simon Lavigne. And lastly, from Ottawa, du Ottawa, le numéro 90, number 90, Frankie LaPena. We would now like to announce the winner of the Danny McLeod Trophy for the Championship MVP. Voici maintenant le lauréat du trophée Danny McLeod du joueur par excellence du championnat de cette année. Des Gee-Gees, from the Gee-Gees, number 90, Frankie LaPena. To present the silver medals, please welcome Darcy Ryan, Director of Recreation and Athletics, and Paul Chesset, Vice President, Advancement and Alumni Relations. Pour présenter les médailles d'argent, veuillez accueillir du Concordia Darcy Ryan, Directeur principal Activités récréatives et sport interuniversitaire, et Paul Chesset, Vice-Recteur au développement. Now, let's put our hands together for our silver medalists, the Concordia Stingers. Applaudissons maintenant nos médailles d'argent, les Concordia Stingers. Let's hear it for their team. Number 2, numéro 2, Edouard Carrier. Number 4, numéro 4, Xavier Laurent. Number 5, numéro 5, Christopher Innes. Number 8, numéro 8, Vincent Fredette. Number 10, numéro 10, Edouard Charon. Number 12, le numéro 12, Sean Larochelle. Number 13, le numéro 13, Charles Savoie. Number 14, numéro 14, Félix Ayard. Number 15, le numéro 15, Daniel Agostino. Number 16, numéro 16, Nicolas Girouard. Number 17, numéro 17, Mathieu Bizier. Number 18, numéro 18, Vincent Nardon. Number 19, numéro 19, Blake Richardson. Number 20, numéro 20, Simon Lavigne. Number 21, numéro 21, Charles Campbell. Number 22, numéro 22, Julien Octil. Number 24, numéro 24, Michael Huchette. Number 25, numéro 25, Loïc Daigle. Number 26, numéro 26, Isaiah Campbell. Number 27, numéro 27, Gabriel Proux. Number 29, numéro 29, Brady James. Number 30, numéro 30, Nicolas Urtrebiz. Number 34, numéro 34, Jordan Naylor. Number 37, numéro 37, Kyle Havlena. Number 38, numéro 38, Alexander Gaudio. Number 44, numéro 44, Alexandre Nadeau. Number 53, numéro 53, Émile Gadouri. And number 61, numéro 61, Nathan Lavoie. Entraîneur-chef, the head coach is Marc-André Elmar. Les entraîneurs adjoints et personnel de soutien, the assistant coaches and support staff, Alexandre Jacques, Patrick Drolet, Christina Kowalenko, and Patrick Villeneuve. Let's hear it one more time for the Concordia Stingers. To present the gold medals, please welcome Jacques Beauvais, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs from the University of Ottawa, and Darren Cates, Senior Director of Recreation and Varsity Sports. Pour présenter les médailles d'or, veuillez accueillir Jacques Beauvais, Provost et Vice-Recteur aux Affaires académiques de l'Université d'Ottawa, et Darren Cates, Directeur principal activités récréatives du sport interuniversitaire de l'Université d'Ottawa. And your gold medalists of the 2025 BioSteel U Sports University Cup are the University of Ottawa Gee-Gees. Vos médailles d'or de la Coupe universitaire de U-Sport BioSteel 2025, les Ottawa Gee-Gees. Félicitations pour votre magnifique parcours. Congratulations on an outstanding run. Let's hear it for their incredible roster, beginning with number 1, numéro 1, Jean-Philippe Tournier. Number 3, numéro 3, Cam Gauvreau. Number 6, le numéro 6, David Lafrance. Number 8, le numéro 8, Luca Verreau. Number 10, le numéro 10, Brandon Clavel. Number 13, le numéro 13, Tommy Bouchard. Number 16, le numéro 16, Vincent Maisonneuve. Number 18, le numéro 18, Vincent Lebel. Number 19, numéro 19, your captain, Anthony Poulet. Number 20, le numéro 20, Matt Skrillex. Number 21, numéro 21, Johnny Howie. Number 23, numéro 23, Caden Bryant. Number 24, numéro 24, Brad Chenier. Number 25, numéro 25, Peter Stratus. Number 26, le numéro 26, Anson McMaster. Number 27, le numéro 27, Mathieu Deguy. 31, numéro 31, Zach Dietz. Number 34, numéro 34, Elliot Dutil. Number 59, le numéro 59, Mitch Martin. Number 71, numéro 71, Jacob Le Guerrier. Number 72, numéro 72, Marc-Antoine Seguin. Number 77, numéro 77, Zach Giroux. Number 81, numéro 81, Alexis Bonnefond. Number 84, numéro 84, Max Grondin. Number 89, numéro 89, Andrew Belchamber. Number 90, numéro 90, Frankie LaPena. And number 92, numéro 92, Nicolas Kingsbury Fournier. Le entraîneur-chef, the head coach of your Gee-Gees, is Patrick Grandmaître. Entraîneur adjoint et personnel de soutien, the assistant coaches and support staff of your Gee-Gees, Justin Stevens, Ryan Hand, Luca Byrne, Matt Dopud, Blake Hatt, Pete Corrigan, Prem Gupta, Nathan Pavao, Daniel Corrigal, and Matt Goldsmith. Let's hear it one more time for your champions, the Ottawa Gee-Gees. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, presenting the David Johnston University Cup and banner to our 2025 champions. Please welcome U Sports Chief Sports Officer Matt Davies and the Right Honorable David Johnston. Voici maintenant le moment que nous attendions tous, soit la présentation de la Coupe universitaire David Johnston et de la bannière à nos champions 2025. Veuillez accueillir Matt Davies, chef des sports de U Sport, et le très honorable David Johnston. If the captains of the team can come forward to receive the trophy and banner, j'invite maintenant les capitaines de l'équipe à s'avancer pour recevoir le trophée et la bannière. Once again, congratulations to our champions, the Ottawa Gee-Gees. Thank you to all our fans for coming out and being part of this championship. Safe travels home and have a good night. Encore une fois, félicitations à nos champions, les Ottawa Gee-Gees. Merci à tous nos partisans d'être venus faire partie de ce championnat. Soyez prudents au retour à la maison et bonne fin de soirée.
As Brennan Clavel lifts a trophy and the rest of the Gee-Gees celebrate with the University Cup. The Gee-Gees become the 11th host team to win a national championship and the first number 8 seed to ever win a University Cup. Just improbable odds for these Gee-Gees. And I want to bring you back to Rich Strike, the horse that won the 2022 Kentucky Derby. The horse that wasn't supposed to race in the morning of the Kentucky Derby was told, you're in the race right last second. That horse was bought for $30,000 a year before. It was 18th place after the first lap. Rich Strike came all the way back to win the 2022 Kentucky Derby in the second ever longest odds. The horse that inspired these Gee-Gees, they wore it on their playoff t-shirts. And boy, did the Gee-Gees ever strike it rich tonight from the Arena TD Place.
That story will never fail to give me goosebumps. And again, it was the rider of that horse that believed in the horse, just the way every single player on this roster and the coaching staff believed in each other. We see every player getting the opportunity to hoist the cup. LaFrance with it now, handing it off to his next teammate, so everyone gets a turn. I love that tradition as well. Everyone gets the opportunity and a little bit of time with it, as they should.
The 12th team to win a national championship without winning their respective conference championship, but the most important thing, the Ottawa Gee-Gees' first ever University Cup, led by head coach Patrick Grandmaître, and they set up for what will be on mantles, what will be on walls forever to come, all over the halls of the University of Ottawa. The team picture celebrating with the University Cup, a picture that all these players are going to look at with great memories for years to come for the rest of their lives.
And the legacy that the players are leaving behind, the ones who are moving on from the program, this is part of the legacy that they are leaving here, and they will look back, like you said, on this picture and remember the group that they accomplished this with, the group that they believed with.
Yells and screams, just holding on at the end, the Gee-Gees. We're up 3-0 in the third period. 2 late goals from the Stingers, but the Gee-Gees did enough to hold on to lift the University Cup and be able to raise a banner back at the University of Ottawa. I get another team picture here with the background with the fans, and I think the 2020 alumni team is trying to make their way over as well to get in this picture with all the support, and we're trying to get all the fans over to this near side to be behind this University of Ottawa team, just like they've been behind them the entire season and this entire University Cup run. What a absolute, it's so amazing to see the alumni support here at the University of Ottawa, not only with the men's program, but all programs on the men's and women's side, but highlighting the men's hockey team and their alumni association here today.
Like you said, the other sports were out in droves here supporting as well, but it keeps coming back to the men's program and the alumni that have come out of this program, and it really speaks to the culture that this program has created and keeps moving on year after year, building on that culture and the legacy that it holds. And what a picture that's going to be.
As they clap off their fans, they always salute their fans after each and every win. And Frankie LaPena with the cup, holding it high, kissing it, and taking this all in with his fans. The roars that would ring out whenever Frankie LaPena's named, the chance for MVP as he won the most valuable player award of the tournament as well. Just what a performance from Frankie LaPena in goal for these Gee-Gees.
Oh, and he's a big reason for, you know, the success that the Gee-Gees have had. Again, every player has their part, everyone has bought in, and Frankie came out huge with his performance during this U Cup tourney here over the last few days.
Nicholas Kingsbury Fournier played his role all throughout the year, was phenomenal in the playoffs. Vincent Lebel got a goal today, 2 goals in the tournament. The hometown boy lifting it, the former Gloucester Ranger lifting it here on home ice. Andrew Belchamber, former Gatineau Olympique, getting his turn. Mitch Martin, what a story for him, coming back in the last half of this season after open heart surgery, now lifting the University Cup. Tommy Bouchard, Cam Govro, I should say, lifting the cup for that, getting his chance.
A phenomenal defender for the Gee-Gees. He had a solid game here tonight as well.
Anson McMaster getting his chance.
Lots of block shots there that McMaster had done during this game that made a difference.
Let's head it down to ice level. Declan DeBarber's with University Cup winning head coach Patrick Grandmaître.
Nationals winning head coach Patrick Grandmaître. And Pat, on Thursday night, you told me, let's take a deep breath. We're not there yet. You're here now. You're here with the 2020 group and the team that won. What are you feeling right now?
Tons of emotions, obviously. There's so much work that goes into this. Hugging my wife, I think of her first and my kids, because this is a hard job and you spend a lot of hours. So proud for everybody that rebuilt this program, right, and helped us recruit this amazing team. We don't do this without the first group of guys. And obviously the university too. They give us a lot. They support our coaches really well at the University of Ottawa. And this tournament was so well organized and saw so many people that they have jobs at U Ottawa and they were doing totally different things here. So amazing, very amazing.
And Pat, you know, you've been around the program really quick, but what a moment. What do you have to say to everyone who turned out and how important it is that you did it at home?
Well, the turnout of today and this week has been amazing, and we made history, and everybody's part of history now. So it's special to be the first, and nobody can take that away from us. So proud, so proud.
Let's take a look at the trophy right now.
To Patrick Grandmaître, and Patrick Grandmaître lifts the University Cup. What emotions. He was talking about thanking his family, his wife, his kids, and everything going through his head. Ecstatic emotions for Patrick Grandmaître lifting the University Cup.
He talks about all the hard work that goes into this end result here and the recruiting, and referencing that 2020 graduating group, how it did start back up with them in 2016 to make it to this moment here.
Right hand lifting the trophy there as all the coaches, assistant coaches, and support staff get their chance, lifting the trophy. And enjoying their moment with the cup, and well-deserved as well. The amount of hours that the support staff puts in, the coaches, everyone behind the scenes. It just doesn't take the 23, 25 men on the ice. It takes everyone in behind the scenes, from the athletic therapists to the equipment managers to the bus drivers. Everyone gets their chance with the trophy and deserves that chance with the trophy.
Well, and it takes a village. Like you said, it's not just one person. Everyone plays a role, whether it's larger or smaller. Everyone contributed to this result here, including performance coaches on and off the ice. Every single person.
I love to see all the excitement down there on center ice, being able to just take this all in on their just winning on home ice. How special must this be for everyone involved? You don't get to do this often. They didn't get there the way they wanted. They wanted to win the Queen's Cup and make their way, know that their presence was made here due to their performance. But guess what? They made sure they knew everyone knew they deserved here by winning the national championship. And at the back end of that was Frankie LaPena, and just unbelievable. We talked about him as the MVP, and let's join him ringside with our Declan DeBart.
With Frankie LaPena. Frankie, I won't hold you very long. You won gold with Canada, and now you won gold with Ottawa. What a season you've had. Talk me through it.
It's been a crazy year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. The downs were really low, but the highs are crazy. This is the best day of my life. We're national champions. What more could I ask, right?
Your parents are here, and your hometown has come out. They chanted MVP, MVP. Frankie, how are you feeling throughout all of this?
Our school gives us so much support. My parents, my friends, and my family. The support we had here was crazy. We were the 8th seed, but we were carried by the home crowd here. We felt like the home seed the whole way, and we were. And our crowd was awesome. I'm so grateful to my family, my friends, and I'm just lucky here. I'm really lucky to be a part of this.
Thank you, Frankie. I'll let you get back to it. The Cinderella story was written. Let's go back upstairs.
Thank you, Declan. And wow, what an amazing tournament and an amazing end to our 2025 University U Sports men's hockey season, as Frankie LaPena talks about just the support that they have here at the University of Ottawa, talking about being a number 8 seed, but they're the home seed. The home seed wins it here in the nation's capital.
And again, we're talking about how they wanted to win the Queen's Cup and then end up coming here. But at the end of the day, they earned their spot by being here, especially after that first game beating out UNB, the first seed, the 8th seed, making that upset. They made their presence known. They showed that they belonged here. And this, again, was the end result of that hard work.
Oh, what amazing conclusion and end to the 2025 U Sports men's hockey seasons, as the University of Ottawa Gee-Gees win their first ever University Cup. And we are thankful that you've been here along the way here on CBC Sports. Before we sign off, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the people who have worked hard to bring you the broadcast as well as coverage of women's volleyball all season long. The executive producer of U Sports on CBC is John Bauer. Associate producer Casey Dobson, broadcast advisor Mike Brannigan, who we wish an outstanding retirement after a long and glorious sports broadcasting career. U Sports graphics coordinator Aaron McPherson, broadcast production assistant Marianne Tardif, video producer Neville Medill and Sarah Saeed, stats John Edwards, and traffic Tyler Mulligan. Our U Sports on CBC streaming partner is ISI Live, including Matt Copeland, Vice President of Network Operations and Support, Operations Specialist Caitlin Damaronzis, Broadcast Specialist Justin Holier, and CEO Bennett Nathuri. Local production provided by ISA Live. The producer of U Sports Men's Hockey Championship on CBC has been Casey Dobson. Director Mateo Ruiz. Technical producer Jeff Robinson. Our audio producer Justin Holler. Our graphics Stefan Sidesman. Replay Scott Rosen Brown. Our cameramen and women, James McDonald, Mason Thrivridge, David Mudabazi, Jean-Philippe Grignon, Brett Schuck, Evan Suryk, Shia Grube, and Damon Cox. And a special thanks to also the Hockey Canada game officials and the University of Ottawa for organizing this championship. Thank you to my broadcast partners, Declan DeBarp and you, Brianna Newell, for all your support throughout this weekend, your hard work and dedication all season long, not only from this weekend, but in years past as well. And finally, a thank you to you, our fans, for the amazing support of U Sports Hockey all across Canada all season long and throughout this entire phenomenal championship that took place here in the nation's capital. What a great tournament it's been, and we invite you to continue watching U Sports on CBC when we return next fall for our 5th season covering U Sports Championships. An unbelievable experience here from the University of Ottawa and from the nation's capital as the Gee-Gees win the University Cup on home ice. So for the final time, and on behalf of our entire U Sports on CBC crew here in Ottawa, my name's Tyler McDonald. I want to thank you for tuning in all weekend long and your support all throughout these long days here at the University Championships, at the U Cup Championships. It's been a phenomenal experience to be part of such an amazing tournament. The final score in today's gold medal game and the University Cup final: the University of Ottawa 3, the Concordia Stingers 2, and the U Sports University Cup Championship going to the University of Ottawa. We can't wait to see you next. Thank you so much for tuning in all season long for U Sports here on CBC. We wish you good night and see you soon.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada, Nike, Fox 40, Veriburn Medical Supplies, Les Bag Baron Rings, APAR, and by BioSteel.